Carried the 4-year-old along a fence line, and police taped off the little girl's home around 9 p.m.
The instrumentality.
Investigators unearthed the truth. 3 years later, the accused Arizona...
No new updates at this point, no searches that we know of, so hopefully someone will see something and call authorities in Tennessee soon.
What's your name?
Xana.
It's just time to move on.
Residents of the community are now being warned to stay vigilant.
Hear anything? Is it a scream? Right now it's 6. The search for Madalina Kojikari gaining extra firepower, and it's not from police. It has now been 67 days since the 11-year-old was last seen.
Cornelius police have said her mother and stepfather are not being forthcoming.
Hey guys. Whoa. I was eating real quick, guys. I was like, I really underestimated the time. We have a lot of people in here.
Yes.
I'm reading something real quick, y'all. Hang on. Who is that? Oh gosh.
You see her?
Yes. She's not asleep yet.
No, I didn't give her her gummy either, so that's not helping. I probably should go get her one real quick.
You can if you want. I'm just looking something up real quick to show them.
Okay, I'll be right back because I thought she was going to stay in the bed, but obviously not. I'll be back.
Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm going to say hi in just a second. Guys, when I get on my computer, that's where... that's annoying. Come on. Okay. That is where I'm logged into my Dumpling page, so I get all these messages, and then I have a lot to look up. Okay. Found what I need, guys. Darzilla became a member first. Dang. Thank you, Darzilla. Was that a, you had to renew it, maybe? Okay, let's see who's all in here. Goes up through the scope. Was number 1. Silent J was number 2. No, don't be sorry, Lisa P. It's just I get intrigued. I start reading them and I'm like, ooh. Hey, Carol freaking Claus. Just I get intrigued. Perpetually happy. Like, sorry, I keep my phone right here so I can see comments. Hey, Angie Gibson. Sweet Home Alabama. Sweet Home Alabama. What? It was your birthday. Did you have a good birthday? I was trying to remember. Did you have a good birthday the other day? There's Tutti Frutti. She was number 10 to hit the like. Thank y'all for hitting the like on the way in, guys. Elaine G. Mama Shimmer. Pin 1010. There's BH. B. Okay. I thought you had a wrench, BH. Wait, let me see. You do. Okay, that's weird. It's not showing up on my end. Silent J. I took a nap, guys, after the birthday party, and I was starving when I woke up, so I ate real quick. Hey, Misty Dawn. Justice Jane, happy Independence Day. Tutti Frutti's coming in hot with the iPhone membership link, guys. Okay, yeah, I see it now on my phone, BH. For some reason, BH's wrench wasn't showing up on my computer, and I was like, what the heck?
That's weird.
Dumpling for Oh, that's sour. Dumpling for Turtle Island Queen. I'm drinking cranberry Y'all can guess why. Toshiba. Hey, Sunflower Girl. Pittsburgh Nurse. Are you working tonight, Pittsburgh Nurse? Shani B. Darzilla, you weren't on time. I was late. Solid J, so she made it. Hey, LaRae. Roberts Girl. Headphones. See you later, Miss Josephine Rock. Gunnersville Girl Wood. Coco. Trouble.
Hey.
Trouble's posting some white hearts. I couldn't see them on the screen. Y'all, I need my glasses, I guess. Lisa P. Christy K. Oh, that last name gives me PTSD. Okay, you had to renew. Well, thank you for renewing, Darzilla. Thank you for sticking with me. Hey, Yvonne Jennings.
I did too today. I don't know why. I guess when my card didn't swap over like it was supposed to. But it messaged me before it got rid of it, I think. So I caught it.
Oh, yeah, because if you don't catch it, you lose that month you've already had for the milestone. That makes me so angry when that happens. My cat's name is Sunshine, guys. The one that just had the babies. You sent me a good one, Lisa P. I'll have to look. Teresa M. Hello. What number were y'all?
Hey, Teresa. Teresa sent me something she wanted me to look at today too and talk about.
What number were y'all to hit the like? Turtle Island is Tuesday. As of right now. Huh?
I was number 1 today.
Yay! Hey, Miss Margaret. Josephine says, how hot is it, Huntress?
Josephine, it was in the 90s today. It was pretty hot.
Hey, Joyce. It stormed here. The 4th.
Yes, we were on the way home from my twin niece's birthday party today, and the roads all around us were flooded.
It was
We got
bad.
home to my kids' toys in the yard or in the road. It had blown some of their toys out into the road.
Wait, it's gonna be on the 4th?
What?
Turtle Island.
Oh, I bet he didn't realize that. I guarantee he reschedules it.
Yeah, he will. Christy, okay, let's see. Yvonne Jennings
I
was
won't be
number
able to watch.
30. Christy K was number 34. What?
I said I won't be able to watch because we'll be out watching fireworks. That's my kid's favorite thing to do.
Shoot, I'll be out watching fireworks. I think everyone will. He didn't realize it. He'll reschedule it. Yeah, there you go. Shani B said, yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, LaRae. 108 there today, Sunflower Girl.
Oh my gosh, Sunflower, where are you at?
Had to get a new card and forgot to change it. Dolly said he's going to change it since the 4th. He didn't know Tuesday was the 4th. Yeah, I was asleep still, or I was just going to sleep, I think, when he scheduled his live at like 6 a.m. And I was like, I can't stay awake. Hey, Blue Eyes Dumplings.
Oh my goodness. So she's in California. At least your heat is dry. Our 90s feels like worse than the hundreds in California to me because I've lived in California for a little while. That's the only thing I miss is their heat. It was dry.
Rain all day. I know the campers. Everyone out for the 4th. Hey, Robin Dudley was number 40. Thank you for hitting the like. And
Hey.
FGTV was number 36. Why isn't your town having fireworks?
Oh, I'd be so disappointed. I'd have to take my kids somewhere to go watch them.
Yeah. Georgia heat will kill you. Silent J was out kayaking today. And he found a doggy, guys. A doggy fell off of someone's boat. I still didn't understand what happened to the doggy when he messaged back.
I don't know if I saw his message back.
I guess, guys, we'll reschedule the scavenger hunt for after the 4th because everyone's going to be out of town and get in with family and cookouts and camping and all that. It's just a really busy time. Tootie says we went and watched fireworks tonight. I tried to go live on Facebook but didn't have service. Oh, poop. Yes, y'all, the doggy was so cute. We let 2 other people take him up to the landing. The landing? Is that what he meant? Claim they don't have the money. Yeah, I live. Oh, your town says they don't have the money?
Listen, we have to say.
That's okay, Lorraine. You know what? Don't go anywhere because
you don't have to.
You don't have to. Okay. Landing, yeah, okay. Hey, Nanny. You changed your name. Nanny423. That's gonna confuse me. I'm dyslexic as heck. And I'll be here eating Lucky Charms. Josephine, I'll hang out with you for real. I'll go live a lot on my phone. And stuff.
I love Lucky Charms. That's like one of my favorite cereals.
See you later. That's freaking nuts. UVA has the money founded by the father of the Declaration. That's crazy. There's a frog in your house, Tutti Frutti. Ah!
Oh, Lord.
80, 91. The humidity is bad here too, Tracy. And like yesterday, I couldn't breathe. That was so weird. Any word on my shirts, Dumpling? I ordered the bright pink crime and coffee and the true crime junkie. So excited to see. Yes, whoever ordered shirts last week, they're sitting in my living room. I have the bag of shirts. They got delivered from the warehouse. I've just got to do these shirts and package them up. So I'll work on that after this weekend. Probably tomorrow. Because today was my daughter's birthday party, guys. And whew, it was a busy, busy, busy day. Me either. I can see them from my porch, Lorraine. Guys, I'm so excited because my neighborhood has huge fireworks. We don't even have to go anywhere. We can just go sit outside.
That's always nice.
Sunflower Girl, I'm excited for you to get your shirts too. You're going to love them. Okay, and everyone that ordered last week got a free TCCT bracelet. If I can get it. The pink and...
Sunflower Girl, you'll love the True Crime and Coffee one. That's probably my favorite one so far that I have.
Got my shirt today. Yay, Lisa P. Did she get her phone? Yes. Not Tashi. Josephine Rock. Tashi and Huntress actually. Well, wait. Who saw her get it? Juju, Nani, and Lorraine. Tashi and Huntress were still asleep. I was on a video call with Juju, Nani 07, and Lorraine, and her phone came. And I stopped working on shirts. And I ran in there to wake her up and give her her phone, and they got to see her, and she cried, y'all. I gave it to her a few days early because she's been so good with a broken phone and nothing to do. I gave it to her a few days early, y'all, and she cried. It was the sweetest thing in the world.
Mm-hmm.
It was so dry today. I'm not going any. Oh, okay, Lorraine, you're good. Come to my backyard. Can you see a lot there, Silent J? Thank you, FGTV. Her birthday's July 3rd. And you're welcome, Lisa P. You're welcome for the summer bracelet. Can't wait. I want to advertise for y'all. Oh, thank you, Sunflower Girl. T-shirts are really nice quality. Yay! So she, her Nana, so she had broke her iPad and her iPhone, y'all. So her Nana got her an iPad, and she had no idea. Nana had told her it was a book, like in a box wrapped. And when she went to open it, she was like, "Where did you find my iPad box?" Because she had an iPad that she got for her birthday 2 years ago, and we didn't say anything. She opened it. She was like, "I'll show y'all a picture of her face." I got a good stepdad. He buys a lot. Oh, awesome, Silent J. That's so good. What, Huntress?
Oh, I said that's awesome.
Yeah. Also, they have a person right down the road from us, and they're better than the ones they set off. Yeah, that's awesome. That's good. Hey, Miss Deb Mundorf. I always want to make sure I say your last name right. Her eyes were as big as saucers. I know, right? It was so sweet. Oh, Darzilla, you wearing your summer bracelet? Hey, trip time. Whoa.
Desperate.
How is that ridiculous? There's a crazy person. There's a crazy person stalking us. We have fireworks
Dawson,
on our street.
I'm from Haralson County, but I was in Douglasville a lot, so I know exactly where you're at. Oh, thank you, Sunflower Girl. It's dirty, which is why it's up. I was at the lake with my kids all day for a birthday party.
Why do they think they have the right to be in my channel? Because you don't have the right to be in my channel. You need to go away right now, you crazy. Right meow. Right meow. You don't have any right to be in here. I don't want you in here, and I don't want anyone who talks to you in here. Go away. Can you post your channel link for Miss Margaret?
I most certainly can.
Woo!
Give me a minute. I have to find it.
Out. What are these people?
I should just leave it up at this point, but I
people,
don't.
No, because they want the attention. Obviously, they need the attention. Guys. Woo! Makes me.
Silence, Jay said, get your ass on.
Anyone that I know talks to her will also get blocked because she's turning into a psycho. I'm sorry, but that's just how it is. Man, y'all, that gets my blood pressure up just thinking how much they need attention. Let me show y'all this picture of Bailey.
Sunflower Girl, I was between Sacramento and San Francisco in a town called Fairfield, where the Air Force Base is.
Sorry.
Where's right?
Hey, where's Summer? Hey, love. Guys, put a 1 in chat if you've ever heard me say that woman's name on my panel. Put a 1 in chat if you have. Put a 2 in chat if you have never heard me say her name. Because she made a whole post talking about me saying her name and how I need to keep her name out of my mouth. And she don't exist to me. I just want y'all to, since she's watching, just put a 1 in chat if you've heard me say her name. Put a 2 in chat if you have not heard me say her name. And be completely honest. Hey, Jerry. She said she's missed Where's Summer 1-800-TBI Fine. I didn't hear. I'm sorry, Huntress. I interrupted about where you were before in Georgia.
You're okay. I'm from Haralson County, which is 30 minutes past Douglasville, like towards the Alabama line. But we used to go to the mall in Douglasville a lot, so.
Look at all the twos, guys. Thank you, guys. Let's just prove to her that her name is not said here. Sorry, guys. I just had to address that. I was sent a whole freaking paragraph about how her name gets brought, like, I should not put her name in my mouth. And I'm like, I can't even say your name. It makes me sick to say. I'm sorry, I ate it, but the stuff you did to me, no. I know
Lisa,
she's
yes,
the same
ma'am.
in Dolly's, and Dolly can't stand her. It's hilarious. So she just gets blocked everywhere, and she'll continue. Sorry, Huntress, interrupted you.
She was asking, is that the same Sean that's in Dolly's?
Yes, and he's friends with her, so he gets blocked too. Sorry, not sorry.
Trev, hey buddy.
Y'all, it's so bad that she tried to get on Dolly's panel and was talking backstage. I'm sorry she's lied to y'all. No, I haven't said a word about her. That's stalkish material right there. Oh, y'all, that gets my blood pressure up. Anyways, it's just like coming in here multiple accounts. How many? Just like leave me alone. Please leave me alone. Okay, y'all want to see Bailey's face when she got the iPad, guys? Sorry for the drama.
Dawson's, that mall's been rough for a while. I've not gone in it probably 20 years.
Look at her. She
She's
was
so cute.
so shocked. She was like, no. Yeah, everyone knows Josephine. She's just helping my case, showing her butt. I know, y'all. She was so excited for that. She's so grateful. The thing that I love is she's grateful for everything she gets.
Yes.
So she had a good birthday party, and I know, where's Summer? Let me see. And don't forget, y'all, last time I blocked a certain guy, he had his niece come up and then in comments talking dirty stuff about my husband, stuff she would do to him and stuff. That's how they act. So I'm not giving it another chance, y'all. I'm sorry, I'm not. I think every
Hey,
creator
Rusty Truck.
to block whoever they want. Hey, Rusty Truck, you're the 52nd like. What was the name the niece was using?
Do what?
Remember the name he sent his niece up here to talk really nasty?
I don't even remember.
No, Rusty
It
Truck,
wasn't
I'm not blocking
relevant
you.
enough to remember, to be honest.
I'm not blocking you, Rusty Truck. I know I love being on for because I don't. I just don't. I don't. Hey, Nana Butterfly. I know, y'all. I try to tell people, like, why would she make a whole paragraph on YouTube about me saying her name when I haven't? That's I have 2 children, Sunflower Girl. I have a boy and a girl, and they're too old.
Thank you, Miss Margaret.
No babies. Huntress has the babies.
Yes. He won't be a baby for long, though.
Aw, well, Brooklyn's still a baby, too.
Yeah.
Trev time. Where's SpongeBob? Where's Summer when it hindered to be? I find. Been on vacation. My gosh, it was so dang hot. Glad to be back home. I'm never going on another summer vacation ever again. Never. Where'd you go? You didn't have fun? I know, Lorraine. It'll be okay. Hold on. Kitten wants in the bathroom. Go ahead. Okay. No, I know Rusty Truck, but she comes on here sometimes. She's old enough. It'll be okay. This, that, heat, they had Stanley and Zero digging them holes. Rusty Truck, have you been going live? Because I haven't seen any of your lives pop up. Thank you, Country Bulldog. She's something else. Oh, thank you, Elaine G. I know there's a lot of wackadoodles. I'm barely old enough for these weirdos.
I'll be right back. Brooklyn's in the daggum refrigerator.
Brooklyn's hungry. No, Lorraine, don't leave. Josephine, who? Thank you, Teresa M. Summer Wells. Oh, Trev Tom. Summer Wells has been missing 747 days. Justice for Summer. Guys, let's see purple hearts in chat for Summer. Or the summer emoji. Oh, yeah, Josephine. You did a live a few days ago. I'm not getting notifications for you. I need to go unsubscribe and resubscribe. Miss Margaret. She said she was going to do that to me. Please. Okay, let's not talk about her while we're doing hearts for Summer. Where's the summer emoji? There we go. Oh, I love seeing all the hearts. So beautiful.
You ready to say cut? No, I'm just kidding.
747 days. What?
I said cut.
What does that mean? Oh, no.
Oh, you know.
It was a good one. 160 plus people in chat. Oh, awesome, Rusty Truck. I'm going to go watch it after this. Hey, while they're commenting for Summer, let me grab my glasses real quick. I can barely see anything.
Okay.
Okay. I'm not blinded by the light. Oh, no, I'm going to get myself. Okay, let's see. Y'all, I guarantee you there's going to be a post now or something. Something's coming now about that because I try to keep it out of my life. Okay, let's see who did the purple hearts. Trev Time, Sunflower Girl, Shani B, Trev Time. Silent J did the summer emoji. Nanny423. What was her name? Nanny Life? Coco. Miss Deb.
Okay. Hey, Tennessee Sweetheart.
There's Tennessee Sweetheart and Small Town Girl, guys. Where have y'all
Hey,
been?
Small Town Girl. I have missed her. Both of them.
Yes. Christy K. Miss Margaret. I love all of y'all's purple hearts and summer emojis, guys. Country Bulldog, Miss Margaret. Jody Ann. And Toshi. Where's Summer 1-800-TBI Fine? Firework. Went camping and got big cabin in Wiggins, Mississippi. Never again. Nope. The water at that water park was even hot. Oh, gosh. I'm sorry you hated it. It's who all sisters? No. The girl that commented?
No, I think she's talking about me and you.
Oh. We're sisters by heart. Okay.
Yes, we're not blood sisters, but we get that a lot, though, to be honest.
Athena did purple hearts. Thank you. Yes, she's beautiful, y'all. Hey, everyone, I've been missing y'all. Been helping my friend and her husband. They own a big fireworks store and have 5 tents. Always help this time of year. Oh, well, that's fun.
That's
Gives you
awesome.
some people to hang out with and something to do, huh? Hey, Small Town Girl. Thank you for the super sticker. Thank you so much for that. Now, where have you been? Oh, that'll be pretty. That'll be Summer's birthday? No. Her birthday is not in February. Hold on. Hey, Marlena. February 4th. That's Summer's birthday. Tennessee Sweetheart with her purple hearts. Hey, sweet Tennessee Sweetheart, says FGTV. It's been, oh my gosh, it's been 2,705 days since the day Summer was born, and she's been missing for 747 of those days. Y'all let that sink in.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't that crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Summer Moon, Utah Wells. Rock 54. Julie, Tasha says. Teresa M. There's Marlena. Love you all. God bless America and you all. God bless you too, perplexingly happy. Perplexingly happy. God bless you too. and my pronunciation. Yes, February 4th. Okay. My anniversary is February 8th. Aw.
Close to my oldest baby's birthday.
When is her birthday?
Chloe's is February 18th.
Oh, mine's the 13th. I'm right in the middle of Summer and Chloe. Oh, the small town girl, don't sweat it. I haven't been live a lot because Summer's super busy for everyone. Do you think that maybe someone grabbed her at the road and colored her hair brown and treats her like a boy so no one would notice in public, in my opinion, and have been holding her? I don't know. I mean, I guess anything's possible until we know something, you know? Hey, Athena. I love your purple hearts, guys. Oh, did y'all see, Ziggy today said that Fred Hill is not in trouble and he's not in the hole.
How would she know that? He doesn't have his phone calls anymore, does he?
I guess she called the jail, but someone else called the jail and they said he was in the hole. I know you told us that. That's when we started doing purple and yellow hearts. Where's Summer? I don't know who started the purple for sure. Maybe I've just always done purple, but when you said purple, when you said yellow, we started doing purple and yellow, remember?
Brooklyn.
Do you think the 7 alibis could be the 73 trimmers? 73 tree trimmers? Oh, the 7 tree trimmers. Okay. Maybe. But if that were the case, they said they saw him when he wasn't supposed to be at home. So that would contradict his story. You know? I know, Trev Time. I know. How would she know? Purple porch light on. Awesome, Darzilla. Is she okay? She's sleepy?
Yes.
He lied. Which one lied? Fred or Dawn?
Both, probably.
His alleged alibis are for being at work, not at home. Yeah, but he was at work alone. You know? 3 Dot Dave.
Hey, 3 Dot.
There's another dude. Tropic. You're on one tonight, bro. I already know. Yeah, that's baby. I just thought she was asleep. I almost said her name. I don't think Don was at work all day. I don't think he was either, Marlena. And if the tree trimmer said that they saw him at home when he was supposedly supposed to be at work, then the authorities know if he was really at home at work too, you know?
Right.
I believe Candace's favorite color is purple. That's why she said Summer's favorite color is purple, like that dang song, Our House. Oh, my Lanta. That would be awful if we were doing purple for summer and it was Candace's favorite color.
Oh, jeez. Hey, RJ.
Jinx. I did my evil laugh, y'all. I was delivering huge fireworks to the towns that will have fireworks shows and almost blew myself up a couple times lighting cigarettes. Oh my gosh. No, you don't need to even have cigarettes around. Yes, I read it, Dave. I read your quote. I'm a dude playing a dude disguised as another dude. Tropic Thunder. Is that a song or what? He said, Dumpling, did you read my quote?
I have no idea.
I know, isn't she so sweet? Yeah, she's multitasking. She's a good mama, y'all. Remember, Candace told Jenna Dawn came home at 3 a.m. Who's Jenna? But yeah, no, I don't remember that. I didn't hear that, y'all. She came, but the tree trimmers said that they saw him in the middle of the day come home. Pay attention to the hours of 3 to 6 that day, in my opinion. Those are the missing 3 hours, aren't they? Those are the
A lot can happen in 3 hours. Think about it. Literally, if you sat there and watched 1 minute go by on your watch, that's a long time. A lot can happen in 3 hours.
Yeah, and what happened was they were covering something up and getting a plan.
Mm-hmm.
Is she having a bad dream? No, she's just sleepy.
No, Miss Margaret, she's autistic and she doesn't do well without mom in the bed with her when she goes to sleep. I thought Dad would be able to keep her in there, but he fell asleep.
And if Huntress is in there, all she does is run around the room playing anyway. So you just gotta wait until she passes out.
Mm-hmm.
Hold them tight, Huntress, for this world is sick, but love and compassion spreads hope and joy. I see you, PH, sis. Shine, baby, shine along with the rest of you, BR. Aw, that's sweet.
Yes.
Hey, Rebel. Rebel, I missed your bonfire tonight because Bailey's party was today and I was exhausted. I went to sleep. Isn't she so sweet? What did
Thank you, Teresa.
RJ said? Pay attention. Oh, okay, yeah. Lorraine, get back in here. Tashi, make Lorraine come back in here. Tell her, Pete, everyone's blocked. No one's gonna mess with her. You missed it, Rebel. My stalker tried to come in here under 3 accounts asking. Jenna isn't reliable. She makes false documents. Who is she? I don't think I've heard that name. Have I, Huntress?
Jenna? Unless that's Ziggy.
Oh, maybe. 3. Dave, have a good 4th. We love you so much. Be safe.
Yes.
Yes, Rebel. Really. Really. And I blocked Shane, too, because she said hey to him, and that shows me they're still buddies, and I just don't want it. I don't want it around. No hard feelings, but anyone that's her friend is not mine. Does that sound bad? I'm sorry. Does that sound bad? It's just true because it's no good, you know? Do you have fireworks going off there?
No, no, we don't. It was storming most of the night, though.
Okay, well, that's good. But RJ, I'm sure the fireworks don't help either when they start going. Yes, she's a super mom. Next weekend,
So sweet.
Def Leppard. Well, I want a ballerina song. I went to the beginning again, and you do know the dogs picked up the scent at Fred Hills. Yes! And 2 on the ridge where 2 separate footprints were found on in 2 areas. And both of those were on his property, right? Both footprints, right? Or am I wrong?
I'm not sure. Not sure, to be honest.
Sorry, Bailey walked through here. What if I love hearing y'all's theories and y'all thinking out loud. What if Can didn't do anything to Summer but saw what happened to her? Maybe might. Hold on.
Do you have one?
I know they did say, at least I've heard that she went to Fred Hill's house a few times that day.
Okay, let me read it one more time. What if Can didn't do anything to Summer but saw what happened to her? Maybe you might know the couple of people or persons, in my opinion, just saying I do.
You're just saying that makes my... Ugh.
God,
Don't. I hate when people call her that. No offense to anybody that does, but
I call her Can now too. I can't help it. She has a YouTube, but I know what you mean. And guys, I think Fred knows what the heck happened. I think he helped, or he knows what happened because Fred was his buddy. Okay? Who else thinks that Fred knows something? Yes or no? Say yes or no.
exactly, Trev. Can't.
Oh, okay, Toshi. I could mow my lawn 3 times in 3 hours. I could take a whole long nap in 3 hours. Please hold.
Well, my chat just jumped so much. Holy cow.
Okay, sorry. Bailey's looking for stuff. Yes, small town.
Hooray, you just make me want to sing that song. Ooh, Barracuda.
Barracuda. You need to rewind after this and watch the beginning. Watch the comments. It's crazy. Who's
She won't see the comments.
Yeah, before they deleted, they'll be there.
Oh, okay. I didn't think she could see them since they've been deleted.
No, they'll be there until they get deleted.
Mm.
You got hit with a bad storm today? Is everything okay? We did too, but it wasn't like bad. Saturday is concert. What concert? Saturday is the bonfire? Jenna befriended Candace. Very good. Is she still around? Sorry, yes, the ridge is above his property. Okay. You thinking that was by his house? It could be. Hold on, I'm really far behind. Hey, Donna Clark. Hey, love. How are you?
Hey, Donna.
Fred Hill was on the Wells property on the 15th. Yeah, I know. Getting cars together. You want me to gift memberships through Dave? Okay, look. I think she's alive. Wouldn't that... A lot of people think she's alive. You know? Okay, so who thinks Fred Hill had something to do with it? Coco says yes. Dang it. Why won't it show? What is happening? Maybe she deleted it. RJ says no. Hold on, Bailey's back in here. She's making me show
Hey, Jerry, I didn't even see you sneak in here.
She's making me show her claw clips. They have smiley faces. Alright, there you go. She's free. Oh! Hold on, y'all. Love you too. Okay. So RJ doesn't. Josephine says. Huh?
Oh, I was saying hey to Jerry and Charlotte's Webbing. I didn't see either one of them come in.
Ooh, Charlotte's Webbing. Okay, so we got Josephine Rock says yes. Donna Clark says yes. Just now I've been caught a barracuda. What? Law enforcement has never said any footprints were found. Not ever have they said that. Well, where did they come from? Where did that come from? Okay. Nanny Law says yes. She thinks that Fred Hill knows something or was involved. Christy K says yes. Trev Tom says no. It's interesting how RJ and Trev Tom are creators who are super into Summer, and they both think that Fred Hill doesn't know anything and was not involved. You know what I mean?
Yeah, well, didn't they say, which I could remember wrong, that somebody, I swore they said though that she had gone to Fred Hill's house a few times that day, or
Yeah.
at least after Summer had disappeared.
Right after Summer. Okay. She was looking for Summer, went on his property, walking up looking for it. He was on, I think that was his, because he was on their property that day getting cars. Hold on, let me tell her to turn the music down. But he was scrapping cars from two different properties, remember?
Yeah. I do remember that.
Pin 1010 says yes. Diana O says yes. Justice Jane says no. Josephine says can of crap. Marlena says no. Wait, where's Summer exactly? What'd she say? Oh, law enforcement has never seen any footprints. So is that just like a rumor going around? That will be a good one. Pour some sugar on me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're glad y'all are all safe. No. Miss Margaret, yes. I don't think Dawn knows the truth. I do. Is it true that Don Wells is arrested again? No, he is not going to confirm he's been arrested. JLR kind of used that as a clickbait thing because I got really aggravated. I was like, he's arrested? And I got my heart dropped and I clicked on it. In the middle of Bailey's birthday party, I clicked on it. And I was like, he's just saying that he thinks he's going to get arrested soon. I was like, turd? You don't think so? Janet says yes. Is Casper good, Tattooed Rebel? I could do that also with 3 hour nap. I know. I saw 4 say no and a bunch say yes. Country Bulldog, he is not in jail. Once they are blocked, it erases all their comments. Are you sure? Or maybe the video I watched has my head spinning. No. The storm hit this morning. Okay. Listened to a guy today that told a very good theory. I truly believe him. There was something about the way he talked and the information he had. Is that the one you sent me, Lorraine? But where did he get his information is the big question. If anything, they tried to set Fred up, in my opinion, like Jackie Dobbs and the other 999 others they have named. I don't know where Summer. I don't know. I just feel like he's too close to them. You believe she's alive, Jerry? You don't think Fred knows? Charlotte's webbing. That's a cool. Hope Ellie will find her soon. Why should Dave? The money will just come back to me. That's silly. Why do I do that? I'm confused. Explain it to me, Dave. Madonna says, you were number 72 to hit the lock. Thank you. Hey, if you guys, if any of you have not subscribed, please subscribe, guys. I don't think she's alive. I hope she is. Exactly. I don't think she is, but that would be such a freaking miracle blessing. Renegade says no. My heart hopes she's alive, but my gut says different. Yep, exactly. In the middle at the moment. Ask me tomorrow, going through some papers and with what Fred Hill said to look up some info. Said look up some info. You are? Oh, you want me to gift one so you'll get one, Dave, you little turd nugget. I believe she is alive. Let me see. A lot of people believe she's alive, guys. I'll gift a membership, Dave. Let's see who gets it. Please hold. Okay. I don't think she had anything to do with it, but he knows what happened. I think he knows what happened too. No, Miss Margaret, they came like that. Aren't they cute? I found them at Marshall's. Janet was gifted the membership. Janet! She would. Okay. Where is Hippie Grandma? Has anyone seen her?
I have not. Hey, Rhonda, I saw you come in, but I didn't want to interrupt with Dumpling talking.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm just reading comments.
No,
Rhonda.
you're fine.
There's Rhonda. So where? You haven't seen Hippie Grandma either?
No, she's probably been in Rebels. I haven't seen her. I don't know. I hadn't seen her in a while.
I don't think Fred had anything to do with it, but I do think he knows who does have someone to do with it. I think he knows, y'all. I can't see anyone on Beach Creek being a criminal mastermind or being able to fool all authorities. Criminals are smart. You know, like you wouldn't, like...
Yeah.
Criminals are smart, guys.
If they weren't smart, you know, they wouldn't have that show, World's Dumbest Criminals or something. Because they make fun of how dumb they are. Like,
Remember yeah, I agree. They're smart. Remember the American Recovery Project. Rhonda was gifted the membership this time. Woo woo, Dave, you're having bad luck, bro. Did you allow gifts? Did you click allow gifts, Dave? Thank you, Sunflower Girl. I think they need to look deeper, play deeper in the community of the church. Lorraine's theory is the church has something to do with it, y'all. I don't know. Does anyone know this answer? What, Huntress?
Brooklyn is asleep, so I'm going to go lay her down.
Okay. Is Timothy Eugene Wells related to Dawn Wells? Does anyone know that answer? Because I don't. There were footprints, but Ellie said it was unlikely. Summers. Guys, can y'all hear Bailey's music? Yes or no? Can y'all hear Bailey's music? I don't want to get in trouble for it. Where's Summer? He was picking up a broke down truck that he was asked to get a month before. He said he was getting scrap metal from two locations, RJ, that day. Am I mistaken? Okay, thank y'all. What do you need a link for, Lorraine? Oh, you want to come up? You want to come up? Okay, thank you guys. I was just making sure. Yeah, y'all tell me. Y'all tell me what y'all find out. Why's the stringer post twice? Guys, my phone is behind on video, and it's like where Bailey walked behind me, and I just saw her walk behind me, and I almost just had a freaking heart attack. Lorraine said for me and RJ. I think they are too, y'all. I think they are too. Enjoy your shower, Tennessee sweetheart. I think they are too. I think they both knew what was happening. They just didn't know when. Oh, well, wow. Why did I think that? Hey, Lorraine. So much misinformation, y'all.
Hello,
I know, Trevor.
Huntress. Hello, everyone in the chat.
Hello, Lorraine.
I'm over here saying hey to you, and I'm muted and everything.
Well, you can't talk when you're muted. Well, you can talk, but we can't hear.
Lorraine.
Yeah, I was like, hey, Lorraine.
I think Lisa P sent me the same video you did.
Man, there's something about the way that guy talked.
What?
He knows a lot.
Hold on. RJ says, one second, I'm sorry, but I want you to read it. RJ, where is it?
Bring him up. Bring
RJ,
him
are
up.
you okay? He said he can't.
He said,
Thank you, Donna.
where? Oh, here we are. Can you see the comment, Larry?
She's not gonna be able to read that. It's too little. Hey, Pink Fan.
Hey, Pink Fan, I've missed you. Who else came in? Oh, you said hi to Donna.
Yeah,
What?
Donna said something about the baby.
Let me see if I can make them bigger. There we go.
Who's messing with RJ?
I don't know. That's what I was waiting to see if he says something.
Maybe loud music, since it would get me in trouble. Rose or Summer, either one has been found yet. In Beach Creek. Didn't know them when Rose came up gone. Did they? No.
Please, RJ, come up.
Perfectly safe. I'm perfectly safe. I didn't call the police, but it's very adult activity. Are you in the woods? Why would it get me in trouble? Help.
I think because he's saying it's too loud and it will get your channel in trouble with whatever's happening.
Hey, Angel. Tattooed Angel.
What's going on? Do I need to drop down?
No.
Absolutely not.
No, I'm talking about what he is saying.
No, he's okay. He
No,
said,
what does that have to do with you being on here, silly?
Hello, Miss Margaret.
Yes.
I'm having to look up the bifocals.
Oh, Lorraine.
I love her laugh so much. God, why did I also think I need a message, Trev? Please hold.
RJ, are you in the bushes?
Somebody email him.
I have oh, I see Nana Butterfly. She messaged me about her doctor's appointment and I never saw it.
Oh no. Well, I saw it, so I he said no, I'm in my apartment, I promise.
Hold on, I'm trying to find.
Is he having a party and didn't invite us?
I think someone in the woods is having a party. Why can't I find my group with you and... Oh, here it is.
I'll bump it up. Did you find it?
Yeah, I found it.
Well, the girls wanted to see y'all today, but y'all were all busy with your family.
Aww.
So,
Aww.
Ramsey took the remote to the TV and wouldn't let me have it back.
Dave, how about you drop 30? You turd.
And River took my phone. So
I think so.
There you go.
Yeah, law enforcement knows what they're doing, and they know a lot more than the public does.
Yes.
Please hold.
Okay.
Are you watching with binoculars? Oh, yeah, that's what's going on. They're doing the dirty in the woods. They need to find Summer first. The rest will come. Trust me on that. Yeah. Right, Leroy, what video did you watch today and where did he find his info?
Just, I don't want to throw nothing out there to throw nothing off, but he's put it this way, the information that was handed out a couple weeks ago is his backyard.
What?
It's his backyard.
The churches?
No. He's done too much exploring.
I'm not picking up what you
And
put.
he does not believe the local law enforcement. FBI is 100%. TBI will not send no false information out. I do not want to give his name because I do not want to cause him no trouble.
Exotic Goat Farms. Are you being for real?
Huh?
No, I'm sorry. I was reading a comment.
But
Okay, so you said that
I believe what he's saying.
you said okay, so let me help.
And when he was talking it, me and you have discussed this numerous times. And RJ has discussed this numerous times. And I believe that. I believe it was done out of safety. And they all know. And
Okay, guys, what she's saying is she saw a video. I haven't got to watch it yet. And the guy says that the church had something to do with it and Summer's alive, I think. Is that what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Okay.
And he did at the end, he said, please. The truth will come out. It always does. There's probably going to be, and you probably did it with good intentions. But,
guys, I'm going to drop the link to the video she's talking about. If you want to go watch it real quick and come back or skim through it.
It's a pretty long video.
30 minutes.
But, he does plead at the end that to return her, that the authorities shows that they will do safety for her. Do not put that link out because I do not want the Wells to get a hold of this.
I saw that dude on YouTube this morning. It's circulating already, Leray. No, Don's not arrested, y'all. He is not arrested as far as I'm aware. Was it the dude playing the dude? Leray, they're going to get a hold of that video because everyone's talking about it and sharing it. Let's see how many views it's had. 12K views. And it's been up for a day. So
I'm sure they've probably
He
already.
said that will be the last that he probably will ever talk of it. Unless something would to come of it. He has done the searches on all and there are 4
That's a dude playing a dude.
of the what was it, the Lori Ball Trails or something like that. There's four
Laurel
different,
Run. Laurel
yeah,
Run.
there's 4 different ones, but each one of them have a different one after Laura Run. There's 4 different places that they are. But
Okay, so is he the hiker
you
from
just
Laurel Run?
look at it in that way. I don't look stupid up here.
No, you're not looking
Because
stupid. You're not
I
looking
know the clones are watching, so
What are watching?
the clones.
The clones.
Mhm.
What's a clone? Is that the hiker from Laurel Run, Lorraine?
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about.
You know who she's talking about.
The stalkers?
Well, the clones.
Who's the clones?
The clones.
I just put it in back chat or something. The guy put it out for everyone to see. I went away today and missed it all. I know, Rhonda. I've been out. I've been off all day for Bailey's birthday party.
When y'all hear it, y'all gonna really.
What did you think of it, Mary Jane? Don Wells is not listed as in custody, and Showtime said he's not arrested.
I sent it in messages.
Oh man,
And,
why? Okay, I get it.
And Trev, I liked your little short today about kindness and hope.
Everyone saw it, Lorraine. Clones. No, I know what she's talking about.
What did Lisa P think about it?
Did Trev Tom put out a video? Lisa P, Mary Jane, what did y'all think about it? The video. Let me see if
Everything I have said throughout it all, he put it out there today. And I've talked to you about this before. And I've even talked to RJ about it.
3 hours ago, Trev Tom. RJ, are you okay out there? Okay. I don't think everything on YouTube is facts. Definitely not. Like, 80% of it is not facts. Let's say 20% of it maybe is facts.
Well, I'm just saying.
What?
He's more.
Lisa P said it made so much sense.
It does. I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that. And I'm honestly telling you, when he was telling it all, it was like my heart went 90 miles an hour. I mean, it was like everything I have said from day one about it all. It fits boom, 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 right in line with it.
Okay. Well, that's what Lisa P says. Okay, FGTV says, I got a question. Why is he coming out now instead of not when people could mark these places, etc., in my opinion, just saying.
He has been studying it, and he hasn't really wanted to go in conspiracy thoughts or anything like that. He wanted to get full facts, get the story. He's read everything from everybody's YouTube. He's watched them. He's went and did the follow up with the law enforcement, the TBI, the FBI, the news, and he said there's truth in a little bit of
A little bit of the laws. Lisa P says the reason he put it out is for the people who took her with good intentions to please return her, because either way they'll be in trouble.
That's right.
So y'all think someone took her with good intentions?
Right.
I'm great. You all said clones, but I call them invasion of body snatchers. No, I was asking, are you okay?
No. The clones aren't the body snatchers, trust me.
He makes so much sense, allegedly. Dave said everything on YouTube's facts. Allegedly. I'll have to go watch it later. I feel Candace for sure knows where she is. Me too. He said the main thing people don't understand is the way the town works and how all of their lives revolve around the church, even Ellie.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I can see that. It's a kitty.
And I mean, it's just a that's a church-based town. I mean, and where she was, there was, I don't know if I can say this, it was a bad area. There was a lot of
Math.
Yeah. Going on. There was a lot of T going on.
TRAFF.
Yeah. Yeah.
FBI card team are professionals at abductions and kidnappings, not YouTubers. You are correct. We are just here to theorize, and it's all, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? All we're doing here is, you know, speculating, having discussions, theorizing. We know nothing. We know no facts. Law enforcement knows facts. That's maybe why they have not pursued this as well as they should. Well, the FBI and TBI will get up in there and start pursuing it if that's the case, you know. Gotta get to bed. Oh, we love you, Tutti Frutti. Not.
Good night, Tootie.
Thank you.
Good night, Tutti Frutti.
Thank you for modding. Yes, speculation. Yes. Why would TBI and HCSO both be looking in a field for a child that's alive a year and a half later? What? Are they? Or no? Are you talking about that video?
Mm-hmm. That's the reason they have not, believe that's the reason they have not been a press conference regularly done on it.
You made it.
I believe that's the reason they have not done very much talking. But I do believe they have got their eyes on people that no one even thinks.
They did last year. They looked in the field last year for summer? What video? Oh, Rhonda, this video. Oh.
But you know, most missing cases, they randomly throughout the year will give you a press conference or, you know, something, you know, like a 6 months, a year or whatever, there's been very little talk of this, and I think they all know.
I don't know. I'm so confused, y'all. Yeah, that's true, Mary Jane. In heavier pain, you'll believe Don Wells to be truthful and CB to be withholding info. CB? Oh, Candace? Are you talking about Can?
Mm-hmm.
My opinion, you ask for info you need. You don't ask when you have what you need. Are y'all talking about the FBI asking?
Well, the FBI is not going to ask.
So if the TBI is corrupt, TBI is not corrupt, then the FBI will be watching them. It's a vicious cycle. TBI is not corrupt. Did that guy say TBI was corrupt?
No.
Oh. Yeah. No.
But he didn't hold faith in the local.
No. Well, a local police, there's a lot. I'm just saying there's a lot of local police departments that can be corrupt in small towns. But the TBI and FBI, they're not going to be corrupt. Okay, y'all. I get it. Oh my gosh. Monkey Vaughn was truly abducted, and they have had press conferences all this time with his parents. Why not with the Wells? Because they say the FBI said that there's no sign of abduction. No one said TBI was corrupt. They were talking about the local elite. Oh, okay, I got you. Okay, I got you. Yeah, because have any of you ever heard FBI say that there's any signs of abduction? There were any signs of abduction?
No.
You say the local law enforcement were somewhere.
And just like the footprint, it started in one place, ended in another.
Yeah, I know, Diana. I know. One day I want to hear Lorraine with a few espresso shots in her system. May, why you? He wants to see you hopped up. Hold on, let me let May in here.
Sorry I come up here wound up, but the chat triggered me.
But don't let it, Lorraine.
No, you're good, Lorraine.
Well, I just,
Girl, it triggered me too for a second. It was like, just like stalking, like you're not even thinking about those people, and boom, 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 and you're like,
where did they even come from?
Obsessed or stalking. I'm not, okay.
So that's the reason I asked you for a link.
They do. But I'm glad you didn't leave, Lorraine, because we can just block those people. Don't worry about that.
I mean, I'm here to answer any of their questions.
The TBI does do incredible work. That's the one thing TBI ruled out is an abduction. Y'all let that sink in. That gives two options. So she didn't go to the road and the scent trail get lost because someone threw her in the car as an abduction. Because an abduction did not happen. So it was either she wandered off or it was foul play.
No.
Like, including an accident cover-up.
No.
But what do you think, Larry?
Just like, there you go, right there.
And he wasn't salting the local LE was corrupt, but maybe they were thinking as Christians and doing their thing for her, even though it's illegal. Well, why would they leave the boys there? Did y'all notice how TBI worded things? And not just called child services and let them handle it,
Well, you got to remember they were there the day before.
No, Summer. Where Summer? Tell us what you mean. Trev time, what do y'all mean? Like, what's an exact example? RJC is going to come up in a minute, Luray. One day we want to see 3 Dot Dave. Yeah. I'm past 1,000 subs.
He's been saying that for a year.
I'm past
I'll buy him a membership if he'll show his face.
Well, I got to 1,000 subs and he still didn't show his face. Remember? That was the deal.
Right. He's never going to.
There are many Mormon churches. Guys, I don't know. That's just
this guy he'll plan it out, everything point by point, step by step, and every bit of it is, we've talked about it before.
Walked off, and then what? Sunflower Girl after that, do you think? What?
Remember the last one? It was one that got there first and one that got there later.
Dave Dotson and Robin? I thought they got there together.
Nope. So when she got there, he was already on the property. She couldn't get up on the property.
Well, why did she tell Chris that they were both?
Because she was actually the one at the end of the road handing them pictures, because they didn't even have pictures.
Yeah, she said
pictures of her.
She said some of the cops hadn't seen a picture of her, but she said that her and David Dotson they were both all the way at the end of the driveway and couldn't get up there.
Can you drop the link for RJ?
Yeah, I got it.
They've been so much been told till there has been a lot of false information thrown out here but this guy just really made the hair stand up on my arm, my neck, everything.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, RJ.
How's it going?
Good. How are you? Are you okay?
Oh, yeah. I'm fine. Perfectly fine. What was going on had nothing to do with me. It's just something was going on out in the woods, which is over now.
Okay.
And so we're perfectly safe now.
All right.
It just was not an opportune time for me to jump on a live a little bit ago.
Okay, good deal. As long as you're all right.
Oh, yeah. I'm just going to need like 30 seconds, and I will be right back with you.
Okay.
Got it.
Dang it.
Hey, Steph. Oh, Lord.
Okay, that's true right there.
Hey, Steph V. What do you mean? Wait, did this happen? Not 3 Dot Dave. Diana O says social services did take Huntress, what the heck? Did take the boys. Remember Candace tried to pew them years before. Of course they would try to say somewhere. When did that happen?
And some of them were part of the community thing, you know?
It's, oh my gosh, it's just really hard. Trev. It's just really hard to wrap my head around something so crazy like
right there.
Like people stealing her, you know, like, and I feel like it was the parents, y'all.
No, I don't. I believe she was saved from them. And that right there was to discuss her.
Deanna, I know some studying, but I never has anyone else heard that Candace tried to pew the boys? Like, I feel like if that were true, I would have heard that. I've been following Summer's case since the beginning.
That's not exactly what happened.
What happened?
So there was at one point a rumor, and supposedly one of the reasons that CPS had gotten called, the boys were allegedly allowed to run around with BB pew-pews.
Yeah.
Loaded BB pew-pews and shoot at each other. No proof of that ever happening in Tennessee.
Oh, allegedly she tried to pew a CPS worker.
Right.
Yes, in Wisconsin. Yes, Trevor's exactly right.
Yeah, Diana. Okay. Okay, yeah. I thought she said the boys. That she tried to do that to the boys, and I was like, no way. If I would have, heard.
It's a combination of like 3 different rumors on that one. Yeah. No offense to you.
Okay. So the boys, hold on, one more question. They aren't that smart, Dumpling. The boys would have told already. Who's not that smart? Okay, go ahead.
Don't think for one second that the boys aren't talking.
Yeah, you know they are.
The fact that they're in state custody this long would lead you to believe that they are talking.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe they were good people.
Yeah, the boys.
That makes them feel very, very safe and comfortable.
Yep.
CPS took the kids because, you know, like where Summer 1-800 said, there was no abduction or kidnapping, no proof of it, and they weren't safe with their parents. That's why the boys aren't in that house.
So there are 2 ways to look at this. Don Wells complained that the boys were living high on the hog about them being in CPS care. There's both a positive and a negative connotation to that phrase. Not going to go and get into the negative connotation. You can research that if you want. Not YouTube appropriate. The phrasing, the way that Don Wells was using it, is that he was complaining that the boys were being treated better in CPS custody than they could ever be treated under Don and Candace's custody.
Of course.
Yes, because they're actually getting to be kids and enjoy themselves. They're not having to walk on eggshells around mom and dad.
Not only were they growing up, not only were they growing up socially. Sorry, Dumpling, go ahead.
I said just not dealing with their drunkenness. They're messed up. Them being messed up, you know? Just that alone.
That's exactly what I'm.
They could take baths. They got clean clothes. They're looked at as respectable kids. You know, it's a 360 turnaround and a life change. I mean, it's, you know, I wouldn't want to go back to that life if I had ever been treated that way. Backhand in the mouth, punched in the back. You know, it just.
Once that, yes, Sunflower Girl has it right. Once they realized what truly being a boy was and being allowed to be a boy, my speculation, but, you know, having a father figure to go take them camping and do guy stuff. And not only that, but treat it with the respect of, you know, being heard. having somebody to throw a football around with, a baseball around with, socially, being able to grow up and being into the social norms of what their age is, emotional norms of what their age is.
Playing sports, all that. I don't know what does this mean, y'all. I don't get this comment.
No. In Tennessee, not calling about a missing kid would be illegal.
Yeah.
After Evelyn Boswell, there was a law passed that a missing kid had to be reported within 24 hours. It wasn't. If you look at what happened out in Memphis a couple weeks ago, part of the reason those parents were arrested so quickly is because they realized that it was several weeks since anybody had seen that child, that poor child, would last.
Mm-hmm. And the thing about it, she was, I'll say allegedly alive when she was put there. And it took
RJ, what is... Oh, sorry, Lori, go ahead.
I just don't get these women. I do not get them. I do not get them.
RJ, a lot of people think that the boys would not talk. Yet.
So they were matched up right away by CPS and the police with psychologists, sociologists, age-appropriate child behavior analysts to talk with them, build a trust with them. And this is purely speculation. I have no firsthand knowledge. I don't know anybody in the CPS program, but this is what would happen. And I'll put it as being, I have family that's law enforcement, and I was studying to be I was an education major in college. Okay. What is most logical and makes the most sense is that they would have been matched up, the boys would have been matched up with a psychologist or sociologist, age appropriate to their age, meaning the youngest was probably encouraged to do a lot of drawing and coloring, and the older one really was encouraged. They built a trust with them and probably did a lot of talking to get them to talk. And it was whatever they felt like drawing or whatever they felt like talking about. Nothing was ever pushed upon the boys or asked of the boys, but to let them talk.
I'm sure the boys said things that they can pick up on too. They don't have to come right out and say, this is what happened.
Hunter's exactly what I'm leading to. It is as opportunity had prevailed or been given, they would wedge into that topic.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Go ahead.
Like taking them on like trips that may have went on before, and memories come up, and they just, verbally talk, casually talk,
Yeah, just picking up those clues.
We miss our sister. This happened. I mean, I know a little girl that had been done that way from the time she was 3 till she was 6 when they found out. And it was her grandfather that had did it. And
Hey,
he was
Cynthia
actually
Mal. Sorry,
a,
Larry.
he was actually a guard at a correctional, facility.
Exactly.
And I watched how they worked with her, and it is really amazing how they can get these children to. It's not done in a vindictive way. It's not done in a bad way. It's not pushed on them. I mean,
Nope. It's all about them bringing it up
Thank
and
you, Cedric.
and very carefully encouraging them to talk about it.
Left her with 2 kids. Thank you, Trevor, for sending that.
What was that he sent? I didn't understand what you were looking at.
Oh, it was just the charges for when Candace pulled out the pew pew on the CP. I almost said UPS, y'all. The CPS worker.
I didn't think she was ever married to that first guy.
So it's disorderly contact, intentionally point firearm at a person, intentionally point a firearm at a person, and resisting or to constructing an officer. And that was in Wisconsin. That's when they were talking about when she did that to that CPS worker.
If you don't mind, I'm going to backtrack a little bit to what Lorraine was talking about when I was in the chat, saying I had done a lot of digging on the SDA church. I'm not going to talk about religion. Let's be very clear about this. We're not talking about religion. We're talking about ideologies.
Mm-hmm.
Big difference. So everybody understands the ideological fundamentals of the SDA church. It's a splinter away from being Mormon. And I don't mean like what Mormons are today. I'm talking about Mormons 100 years ago.
I'm listening.
And there's a lot of twists and turns, and where they're intertwined with the Mormons that you would say are a cult. They don't believe in the laws of the land. They believe in the laws that their elders say they have to follow.
Right.
When I say I've done a lot of research on the churches, and this is not to brag or anything, I've gone as far as to find college doctoral thesis papers.
Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to say hi to Kenzie C. and Butcher Street real quick. Okay, go ahead.
And you're good. And they go into detail of how close and eerily close they are to being one another. Just think of, I believe it's David Koresh, Waco.
Okay.
Where he actually was teaching his brainwashed followers that even if a man was married to a woman, he was the prophet, and if he wanted to have relations with a married woman, it was his prerogative. And there was rumors that it involved children as young as 14 and 16 years old. This is the kind of thing that you're seeing in some. I'm not saying it's the Mormon faith altogether, but the ideology of some outskirts, outlier groups that are following Mormon or SDA that are happening.
So you have the same theory that the guy that Lorraine watched today has, basically, right?
I say there's a lot of things that need to be looked into with the SDA church, but I don't believe that Summer is with us. I believe she has passed. I believe that there was a very, very bad plan for that day that would have involved trafficking her, but she had gotten sick and they ignored the illness, and ignoring the illness caused her demise.
Oh. Wait, I need you to rewind because I was reading a message. You think that the parents ignored her sickness or the people that took her?
The parents did.
Okay. And you think the parents had planned?
Yes, I believe there was a opportunity that or a plan for her to be trafficked. But I believe that she had gotten sick. And I believe that spending the 45 minutes to an hour in the Payless parking lot is where you need to look, or people should be looking. Just my personal belief. I don't know for sure, but I believe that's when it happened. Because that truck, in theory, with the windows closed, no air conditioning, and expecting a 15-year-old boy to know when it's too hot to be in a truck, which he's not going to know, would have reached 125 degrees in that time frame. That's a bad danger area for somebody at 5 years old. But I was asked a question in the chat. I believe Robin is purely innocent in this.
Really?
Yes.
Okay. Can I throw this by you?
Sure.
Really, Timothy?
This is just speculation. I understand the heat and everything like that. But do you think, by any chance, that she could have been sedated?
That's Huntress's theory right there. Where's Summer?
Would have been passed off. Because the night before the suitcase was being packed, because she had been sedated, passed off, and they said that she came back to that house on Ben Hill Road.
Lisa P, my problem is if Robin loved that baby, why wasn't she trying to get her out of the home? Because even if she was trying to lock
because she would have been the main one they looking at. So it would have been someone else in that church. I'll go along with what RJ's saying about Robin.
No, I was asking Lisa P. She said Robin loved that kid. If she loved Summer, why wasn't she trying to help make her life better? That's what I don't get.
So I can answer on that one.
Okay.
Or at least what I believe happened with with Robin, is that Robin is a mama bear. And she actually cared about her Sunday school kids as if they were her own kids, and had an actual bond with Summer that nobody else could have. An innocent, pure, adult child bond. And being part of not only Sunday school life, but being friends with the Wells, was better off than putting her into a situation where CPS with unknown of would she land up with a good family or a bad family.
Wait, say the last part again. The last part.
I was saying that I believe in Robin's mind, it was better to keep her in in the situation where she was in, where she was involved, not in a parental role or they're not part of the family, but still involved in being friends with the Wells.
Okay,
And could be helping nurture Summer.
I can see that being a.
And I can see Summer telling her things, and she may have.
Hey, Lori P.
Kind of talk to someone to help get her out of there, but she will say she's innocent.
The boys said she went down to play. The boys saw her. She wasn't sick, in my opinion. Well, I think the way
Candace can make them say anything.
I have a hard time believing you have 3 preteen boys that are sitting there playing on an Xbox, a PlayStation, or whatever it was, some sort of gaming system, is even going to bat an eye at their little sister being told that she's going downstairs or coming into the house to play. They're not going to bat an eye. Their eyes are glued to that TV watching that video game, either one of their brothers playing or themselves playing or taking turns or whatever the situation may be.
Okay, so with that being said, RJ, what do you think about them saying that the last time they saw Summer, I don't know why my comments are posting twice. The last time that they saw Summer, she was walking out the basement door because they were upstairs watching TV and playing their games.
Who said that?
JS. JS said that the boys told her that right when she went missing, and that they told the sheriff that too.
But you couldn't see down there to that basement where they were sitting.
I know, that's what I'm saying. And then
I don't believe she ever made it back to that house. I believe she was handed off.
Let me backtrack, Lorraine. So she told JS before the police arrived that the oldest boy told her, this was out of her mouth, told her that the last time he saw her, she was at the swing set beside the bus. Okay? And then when the sheriff got there, he told Ronnie Lawson that the last time he saw her, she was going out the basement door.
What swing set?
The metal frame that had the monkey bars. No swings on it. Just the old one that was by the bus. Like right by the dog trail.
That they weren't able, that they never played on?
Right.
The only swing they had was the tree swing?
Yes.
That had a broke down truck parked at it that Fred Hill picked up earlier in the day on June 15th.
Thank you, Val, for becoming a member. Yes. So what are you trying to say?
Summer Wells never played on that swing.
So
there was a broke down truck parked under that swing. They couldn't play on that swing. Yes, they couldn't play on that swing.
Oh my gosh.
And what about the footprint? They should have been.
I only know of it being reported and then Don Wells going off on people online about it. I've never heard law enforcement say anything about it. So it's information they're trying to keep secret, but not doing, that people are talking about or were talking about at one point.
Did I tell Val? Did I just tell her?
The hose wasn't going toward the road.
Val, thank you so much for becoming a musky rat.
If she ran that property all the time, she could have had footprints all over the place.
Well, here's the problem, Huntress. It wasn't just the property that she ran.
She ran all over that whole road.
There you go.
I'm gonna go grab some coffee super quick, okay?
Okay.
Are you okay for a second?
Yeah, y'all had to take my contacts out. My eyeballs are so dry. They were hurting.
It was Ben Hill Road. It was Beach Creek Road. And it was all the way up. I can't remember the name of the street right off the top of my head. I apologize. But on the back side of the property, where the power lines went, there was a junkyard up there. She would run all over through the woods, through that whole entire area, and onto that lower property.
Yeah.
That lower part of the property.
Now, RJ, let me ask you this because people are going to have different opinions. Do you think, obviously it was neglect, but like here, when we were kids anyways, we ran all through property. Just being country kids, you know. Do you think that's part of it, or do you think it was a lack of parenting? Which, I mean, obviously that was an issue, but or do you think it was a little of both?
In Summer's case, it's a lack of parenting.
I mean, we weren't 5 years old running through the woods by no means without somebody, but
that's exactly what I'm saying. In Summer's case, my personal belief is that it was just a lack of parenting. Why are you going to allow your 5-year-old to be running around naked enough times where you had a stranger who visited come up and say that she was known to be running around naked, and they had to catch her running around on the streets naked a few times, being Jose.
Yeah. So where Summer said that 15-year-old had enough sense to open the door and get out, or get him and the child out. So if it's too hot, especially if it's 120 degrees in a vehicle. Pink Fan, I don't have the link. We'll have to wait for Dumpling to get back.
Would a 15-year-old really have that kind of sense? If he was told, do not get out of the vehicle for what no matter what?
I would hope.
I believe
no disrespect to H, but I don't believe that's the case. I believe that he was told, and since he is currently in trouble, probably was not supposed to be where he was at Priceless. And instead of chancing police seeing him, spotting him, and questioning him, he would have stayed in that vehicle. Lorraine, you asked me a question of, do I believe there was a drugs, legal or illegal, that would have...
Mav, I don't have the link to get you up. I'm sorry. We'll have to wait for Dumpling to get back. I could let you up, but I don't have the link. Sorry.
No, you're fine. Would have put her into... or sedated her in a way. This is speculation, but I think it's worthy speculation. There was a report that, and I don't remember who it was, where it was, but there is a report. Somebody was saying that, and I think it was Marlena Crawford that said this. That Summer, when she had gone over to her house to sleep over with her daughter, Summer was sent with Benadryl to be given with instructions to give her a certain amount before she goes to sleep. I've also, again, I don't remember the sources. I don't have that information in front of my face, so I can't give you this information. I had also found out that she was also being given melatonin.
Right.
Plus, it's possible that there was a drink mix that they got when they went to the hippie hop shop. The combination, I can't say it's the combination of the three of them would be lethal, but it would be enough for a child to be sedated and knocked out for a few hours.
Right.
What I can say is her own parents would say that, and Jose even said this, that she was either, I think he said 60 miles an hour, but I'm going to say, from my understanding, she was either 90 miles an hour running around, or she was sound asleep, and there was no in between.
Mm-hmm. I just, in my heart, something's telling me that child never made it back to Ben Hill Road.
Hey, hippie grandma, we were wondering where you were earlier.
I believe she was handed off. The story was made up. I truly and have always believed the child is still alive.
Lori, I do believe with you up to a point that I say she actually never got out of the truck. I don't believe that it went any further. I believe that she never actually got back out of the truck. Do I believe she passed in the truck? No. But
you're okay.
As far as being on 110 Ben Hill Road and being out of the truck, absolutely not.
Just to backtrack, who in the hell would give their kids sedatives at 5?
Well, we talking about a bunch of morons, okay?
Yeah, right.
Bunch of white trash.
Well, we got that right. But what about the walk she went on? Could she have speculation, theory? Could she have walked her or took her down to the end of the road, put her foot on the ground, and then handed her to someone?
I believe that was a misunderstanding by the 911 dispatcher. Because the one thing I believe that the Wells were correct about is that that Candace went to talk to her mom, and the 911 dispatcher thought it would have been off to another property, not knowing that property and that there was a trailer that somebody was actually living in on the property.
Candace herself even says she went for a walk.
It was only over to her mom. She wasn't walking anywhere off that property. If with how steep that property is, she wasn't walking anywhere off that property.
She don't look in too good a shape either.
Well,
yeah, you got to actually be in shape to go up that hill.
I really hope and pray that if by any chance that someone in that church felt in their heart they needed to remove her for safety reasons, just let someone know she's alive.
Hey, Lori, hold on 1 second. Amanda Carroll, I'm going to add you up, okay? All right. Can you hear us?
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Carol freaking Claus.
Yes.
You related to Santa Claus?
Nah, I try to be like him, but nah. But I have an opinion about it.
Let's hear it.
I feel when they were at that water, maybe something was given to her and they intentionally, Candace had something to do with it. And I feel like Grandis helped her. And somewhere along the line, Don helped hide the remains.
And I think it was moved several times. The remains.
Yes. Yes. And I feel that her body is somewhere in a cave.
Nope. Done been checked.
Not those caves. Maybe another
That's
cave.
my theory. That's my theory, Amanda. You're not alone. We all have different theories up here, so don't feel
I'm
bad.
telling you, that guy that I listened to today, he has checked every one of them. None of them has a hole.
You can't go in certain caves. Where is it? Who is it? Jerry lives in Kentucky or whatever part. You can't go in certain caves and just find remains.
Hey, Missy, Jesse, and Donna.
Think about it. Think about it. And it makes me wonder if Candace herself didn't have something to do with, allegedly, something messing with Rose.
Well,
And
I'll
their
agree
remains,
with you on that part.
and their remains could be together somewhere in a cave.
In another state.
Yes.
Well, the reason I could think that is because they figured Rose's body has not been found, so it'd be a good spot to put Summers.
Yes.
So
Yes. Think about it. Come on now.
I'll go with
Go ahead, Ray.
I'm sticking with what me and JR has come up with so far. And JR, I'm sorry, but
No, you're doing it again, Ray. That's all.
I feel deeply.
Is that Miss Ann that is speaking?
This youngin is alive.
that is Lorraine.
She sounds a lot like Miss Ann.
Does she?
Yes,
This youngin is alive, and she is being hid for her safety purposes. And I have always felt that for 2
I don't
years.
feel
You
she's
will
alive.
not get me to change my mind.
I respect that.
I think
respect
Lorraine wants to think she's alive so bad that her mind is made up. You know, her theory is made up. You know, but my theory is
And I
different. She knows
respect that.
my theory is different. She knows everyone has different theories. That's okay.
What's your theory, Dumpling?
I think that it was an accident with Candace. She passed away under her care that day. Oh. And Dawn helped Candace cover it up.
Yeah, I'm on that train.
Yes,
Yep.
I believe that I believe that is the outcome of what happened. Amanda Carroll. I have always said from the get-go that they have to check the caves, especially one that has water running near it or out of it.
Yes.
And I don't believe that every single cave has been checked in the area. I will in fact tell you that I know there are some areas that were never checked, including the quarry that's in the northwest corner northwest part of Hawkins County.
Yep. And that I was listening that night. Now, a lot of times I don't speak, but I remember that night she was playing that video or whatever it was, that call with Aaron. And I totally believe that was a drop of something, of a shovel.
Wait, not with Aaron, with
Ernie.
Ernie Show.
Ernie. I'm sorry. I got the name wrong.
No, you're fine.
I was listening to that live, and I totally believe she was feeling sick because she was either burying or digging up the
I
remains.
think her little body's been moved several times, y'all.
Yes, I believe.
Yeah.
And I believe they moved her from that spot, and they were planning on moving her to where that cave is.
Rose Bly.
You have to go a certain amount. If they threw remains there, There ain't no way no person can go that far in depth to find remains.
I would forget about Laurel Run Park, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't have
but-
any belief that has anything to do with
I don't
Somerville.
believe. No, I believe she may have been there at one point, but I don't believe she's there anymore.
No.
I don't believe she was ever there.
It's too
She was
damn
never
shallow.
there. Right.
Yes, Pink fan. I agree. Everyone's gonna have their own opinions on what happened.
So which
When I talk
Laurel
about
Park?
Laurel Run Park,
There's
Hey, if you're
there's one Laurel Run Park.
okay, but there's several Laurel trails. 4 to be exact.
but what I think is
There's
that
3 trails, right?
No, there's 4 exactly to be
if I was going to move a
exact,
body,
and they're
if I was
in
gonna-
different locations.
if I was going to stash a body, I wouldn't do it in shallow water. I wouldn't do it in a park where people are walking around.
One
I'd
of
go
them's
somewhere
not shallow.
secluded. It looked
There
shallow to me when I saw the waterfalls.
No,
I
not
can't-
that
I-
one.
I don't
I
remember
feel
exactly.
I feel it's somewhere,
Hey, look, it's Darcy.
possibly in one of those caves. Is it Kentucky?
They got a lot of caves in Kentucky.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
I don't
Well,
believe.
I know that, but it's all going to be in the East Tennessee area.
Yep. Somewhere either in Kentucky or Tennessee.
I don't believe that they have searched all the caves, and here's why. There are some caves and some valley areas that are inaccessible. There, about a month and a half ago, there was a investigation of a missing hiker, and they were showing pictures of the area where the valley was an open crevice that somebody could have fallen into, and it was a cave that you could not have found and gotten somebody unless you just perfectly hit the right spot.
Haley, do you want to get a chair and come sit here and have a your girls while I'm live?
As an adult,
It's up
if
to
you were a
Okay.
child, if you were a child,
Oh, I'm
it's a
sorry. I
whole
thought I
different-
was muted.
as a child, it was a whole different situation. You know, it would have been much easier for this cave, open cave that was open from the top, not like a walk-in entrance, could have very easily been dumped in.
Yeah.
So I know that there are some areas that are not searchable. When I say that there's caves in areas that are that they cannot search.
Gunnersville Girl Wood. Ernie Shell begged Candace to search her property for a cave. At first she said yes, then she said no. And then later that night he called her in the middle of the night. That's when that video was of her doing something by water in the middle of the night in the freezing cold.
Gagging her face off.
Yeah.
In my opinion, she was either going through alcohol poisoning or she was on some or the other substance and it was causing her to retch and get sick. And that's all it ever was.
But,
you don't think it could have been a smell of the decaying body? Oh, that was a year after, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because
Oh, a year after, it would have just been a skeleton.
Sorry.
Because if that's the case, in the very end of that call, if you listen to the very end, her friend Kathy gets on the phone and literally cusses him out.
Well, where do I find the rest of that call? Because he took that channel down. He deleted it.
It's just Candace being sick. It's like that one call that supposedly that somebody doctored and edited so badly that you can't tell what was being said, and it was the 911 call from the October incident, DV incident, or that one photo where somebody was altered again that made it look like Summer was waving to somebody, but what is in that background, or somebody was in the background where she was swimming, waving to her, but it's a tree sticking out of the water.
Dad, what are you doing? Are you getting ice cream?
And come on, if
I'm
they
here.
their remains were put in a cave that you can't even search, come on. Think about it.
I am, because you can go hunt behind the water.
Why would someone do what, Lisa P? That was another call, Lori P. I think that was another call too, Lorraine. We got to find that call and see the ending, because I'm really.
And I feel like you're onto something with that conversation and that call.
The only
really
reason, guys, the only reason I bring it up so much is because my gut tells me there's something weird with it. That's all. It's my own theory.
Can you do something about the background noise? It's distracting.
Yeah.
Unmute
when you're done eating.
That day, I mean, she had just come out of rehab. She had just slept 18 hours. She was still detoxing. So therefore she is going to be sick. She's going through withdrawals. I mean,
right,
that baby
exactly.
is alive. I'm telling y'all, that baby is alive.
So
I honestly and truly believe the reason Lonnie Lawson is not speaking up and saying no more than what he is he knows it.
Who did that, Lisa P? A lot of people do that on YouTube, for real though.
Yeah, they really do, and it's really bad, and it's horrible. For those who don't know, I actually live in Hawkins County. I've been to these places that Summer was on June 15th.
Mav, plastic.
What?
Spoon. Plastic spoon.
I'm not eating anything.
Okay.
I took a drink of my soda.
Okay, well.
Is it that loud?
It was. It's your earphones.
Let me take them off.
Okay. And my daughter's in here also, RJ, and she's a little musky rat with her noises.
No. Dumpling, I wasn't the one complaining. It was people in the chat said something. That's why I was saying, can you do something about it? I don't, you having a little kid up, or Huntress having a little kid up, or that doesn't bother me. Just repeating what the chat was saying.
But do you think by any chance, in 1 of 1,000 chance, just say 1 of 1,000, that she could have been sedated and handed off to someone?
Is it a possibility? Yes. Do I think it's a probability? A strong probability? No.
RJ, I know you're a good Christian man. Come on, believe this. This baby is alive, and she
I don't
is
believe
being
so.
held.
I think there was an accident and they covered it up.
I don't care how cold-hearted you are.
Me?
If you gave birth to a baby, I'm telling you, it's.
I know, Lorraine. I know it's hard to believe.
Maybe I'm wrong.
It's hard to believe that anyone would do this. I know. Trust me. I know it hurts to think that.
Good. Just put them in an interrogation room. Let somebody go in there and just, if they had to manhandle them and get them to talk.
I know. If that were legal, I wish they would. I wish it were legal.
For all we know, if it is an accident, Candace could have been upset about something that day and accidentally pushed her down the stairway.
I mean,
And
yeah.
she hit her head on something.
Hey, innocent until proven guilty. I know a lot of people say that, but FBI and TBI have stated that there has been no that abduction and what's the other one? Abduction and
Kids,
It's just
no
abduction.
abduction has been
No.
ruled out.
I mean, what else possibility could there have been unless there was an accident or purposely done? What else is there?
I know.
If
I know.
there's no
See, I think I'm the
abduction,
only one
if
that
there's
thinks
no
it.
abduction, I mean, if she wandered off, they would have found her clothing. And if an animal would have attacked her, there would have been some sort of remains there.
I still go by.
And if she ran off, her body would have been found because she wouldn't have got that
Yeah,
far.
something would have been found. And
Her
nothing has been
friend,
found.
her friend was over there the night before, and so-called Summer wasn't feeling well, so the mom had to come get the friend. Well, the Summer suitcase was being packed. The next day, Summer's gone.
Why the hell were they packing the suitcase?
Well, I never heard that myself, but
I haven't heard that either.
RJ, have you heard it?
Who
I'm sorry, I was
allegedly
reading.
stated that? Who allegedly stated that?
I'm sorry, repeat that because I was mulling over what Lisa P had asked me. So I was not 100% focused on
Okay.
what you were saying for a moment.
Was it Marlena's child or whatever her name?
yeah, Marlena Crawford's child.
Okay, her child was over there staying with Summer.
Yes.
She
Right.
was not being, she wasn't so-called feeling well.
Hey, Matt.
She had to go and pick up her daughter. Well, when she picked up her daughter, they were packing Summer's suitcase. RJ, please tell me you've heard that because I've heard it on several people.
I've heard it, but there's no proof of it.
Yeah, do we know this for sure, y'all? Read this comment. Do we know that those socks, that sock she gave Ellie for the scent dogs was for sure Summer socks?
They were in the dirty clothes. It could have had any of their sin on it.
It could have been one of the boys.
Thank you.
Exactly.
So going back to
which agency said abduction is ruled out? The TBI did.
FBI card team actually did.
Okay, the FBI card team?
Yes.
Okay,
So
go
what
back
other
to
option is there? Unless something was accidentally done or purposely done, what other option is there? If abduction is out of it.
Bingo.
running away or foul play. And if they were,
And
if they
if
were,
she ran away, remember that boy in another case, he wandered off and he was found. So if a 2-year-old boy can be found, she was older, why isn't she found?
There's hippie grandma.
Lisa P, do you have a date? And I'm not calling you out. I'm just curious because I've never seen a satellite image with a car leaving the property.
She might have heard that somewhere.
Have you seen it? And if so, do you recall what the date was on that satellite image? Because that's going to be very key to that. Because Google Earth, you can go back several, I believe with the Wells property, it's something like back to the late 90s or early 2000s where you're seeing satellite images.
Uh-oh, we got something that has 3 dots in the back.
Oh, Lord. Everybody hit the like button, please.
Hit the motherfucking like.
Hey,
Yeah.
what's your language?
I mean, 3 dots. You made me yell at Mab.
Do not say shit.
Barbie Girl says I heard it too. I think 3 dots been drinking tonight because he's talking. He's got some sass to him.
I've got something going on. Hey, RJ, I've heard you before, right?
Yeah, hang on one
you know,
second.
we're-
Hang on
Hold
one
on.
second.
Yeah.
Dumpling, do you mind if I give Lisa P my email
I
address
got
so
you,
she
P,
can send me that?
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, my email address is rjrj, just like my name, or you see on the screen when a moment ago. No spaces. It'd be rjrj channel 1. It's the number 1, not spelled out, at yahoo.com.
Hey, RJ, do you have a channel?
I do.
Yes.
What's your channel?
Conversations
He
Living
just-
Room with RJ.
I'll post it in
I'll
chat.
put it.
But I'm sure everyone here is also watches RJ because we're
We
all
all
the
do.
same family.
And you know what gets it, RJ? I was the
I
first
like
one that
RJ
was
and his
watching you,
series.
and I'm the
I
one that
really
told
do.
them all about you.
Yep. She sent us over there for the first time.
And you know what? I respect your feeling
I got it,
that she
Dumpling. I
may
posted it.
possibly. I respect that she may possibly be alive, and I believe in your heart that's loving and caring, but the reality of it, no. I don't feel she is alive.
I tend to
do
side
not.
with logic, and logic on this says that it's no possible chance.
Can I
Emotionally,
ask you a logical
emotionally,
question?
yes, I
Emotionally,
want her to
all
be
of us,
alive.
emotionally, with heart and love towards Summer, we want her to be alive. We
Apparently,
do.
Marlena is the one that said that that Candace was packing a suitcase for Summer. That's what Hippie Grandma said that she heard. And
Okay.
innocent until proven guilty said it
Thank
was
you,
not
Hippie
assault
Grandma.
given to the police.
But she possibly could have been packing a
Question.
suitcase just to cover up what was really done.
Okay,
RJ,
innocent until proven
Can I talk?
guilty.
Can I have I just came in. Can I have a point?
Yeah, but
Not
one second.
really.
If it was not a
Thank
sock,
you.
if it was not a sock, what was it? And how do you know exactly what it was? I'm just asking. I just want to know details, I'm asking because I'm curious. Okay, there you go, 3 Dot. Have your minute or whatever.
Thank you. I'm just wondering, RJ, do you feel threatened about law enforcement in that area?
No.
If you had to take against them, do you feel like you might have something coming back at you?
No. Yeah, I feel
So-
like if I had a problem with the law enforcement in this area and I voiced my concern, I don't think I would be under any threat from law enforcement. I think it's I think you're leading to, and I apologize if I'm presuming what you're leading to. There were threats from hollers or hollows, however you want to say it,
Holler.
about creators and people speaking out, trying to keep people quiet about what the business of the region and what gets trafficked through certain areas becoming public knowledge.
Being that you're
That
in the
makes
area,
sense.
can you tell me when is the sheriff getting reelected? Is he like in the process of being reelected?
He was, I believe, just last year.
So he just got reelected?
Yeah.
So do you attribute the quieting down of Summer Wells' info and that to him trying to get reelected? I don't want to put words in your mouth and have them look at you, but do you think that there was a purposeful quieting down of Summer Wells' info to get him reelected?
I think it's the holler culture.
I don't think it had anything to do with law enforcement not wanting to speak on or anything to do with the election, because the election, I believe, happened in November 2021 and really had no effect on Summer Wells whatsoever.
How many years does it take for the sheriff to get reelected? Is it 4?
That's a question I honestly don't know.
I think it's a good question.
Real quick? Can I say something real quick?
Yeah,
I
hi,
don't
Stone Gator.
I don't feel RJ would be given his opinion, speculation, or theory if he felt threatened by anybody.
He
And a lot of
wouldn't.
what he
Well, I think that he
Yeah.
would, and I think there's certain issues that he wouldn't touch on because he's a local and
Well-
it could have retribution, like being pulled
The-
over or put in jail somehow.
Well, there's one
The
thing
only
about
topic
our-
The only
There's one-
topic I will not talk about because it's too closely related to my job is anything to do with medical, as far as involving a pharmacy or the hospitals or anything like that. I cannot comment because it's too closely related to my job. Other than to say, that Candace and Grandma went to I'm forgetting the name of the hospital off the top of my head on June 15th. And they also went there on June 2nd. But beyond that, I won't comment on what, because it's just too close to what I do for work.
and
Well, in
that's
fact,
understandable.
Gunnersville Wood said no one ran against Sheriff Lawson. Do you think that's true?
Yeah, no one did.
So he ran unopposed.
Yeah.
So, like, if you
Lawson,
felt like hold on, bro. If you felt like in your heart, right, that maybe Sheriff
you
Lawson
don't
was like
help
a bad
RJ
guy
that
and was
way.
like maybe involved, I'm just asking, just as a question. So, if you felt that way, would you say it?
Yeah, I would. If I felt Lawson was involved, I would say it. But I don't. I believe that him, the Hawking, the Mount Carmel Fire Department, their response with the rescue and search, and how they involved TBI, FBI, all of that, all of that. I think it was, yes, Summer. Thank you very much. It was Holston Valley. Thank you. I believe it was above any sort of criticism. The search that they had put together and the amount of time they had done so was unprecedented for this area. Okay. Carly Trent, when she went missing, didn't get this kind of search. I forget the little boy's name. We were just talking about him a little bit ago on Hawkins County, Rogersville. When he went missing, he had the same level of search that Summer Wells did. It was everything dropped. Anything that was going on in Hawkins County was all about searching for that little boy or searching for Summer.
RJ, I have, every time I post comments, it comes up twice. And I just see a little thing that says comments will be posted to multiple channels. That says this host is streaming to multiple YouTube channels. Your comment will be posted to each live chat. Where the heck else am I streaming?
Not me.
No, me. It says I'm streaming to two different channels.
Well, so there with StreamYard, there is an ability now to set up a live where you can have multiple streams going on. But as far as I know, I'm not live. No. Is anybody else had an option to go live?
No, I don't even have a channel.
No, it's been the whole day. It's like I have two channels and I'm streaming it to both like Dolly does, But I don't have two channels.
Well, you should.
Somebody may possibly be streaming your live.
Your notification came
No.
up on 2 channels.
With
Matt.
StreamYard,
Matt.
with what I was mentioning, that
Wait,
you have
Matt said mine came up on 2 channels. What other channel, Matt?
The notification that I looked at had 2 posts for the same.
Maybe you have like a live that you didn't actually follow through with, and it's like out there.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do you have a backup channel?
Yeah, I do.
Not a backup channel, but she's actually she put out a live. Like, I'm going to go live this time, but then she goes live another time.
It was
and
a
there's
different
this
time.
pending live. It's already it's passed by, but it's still existing.
I have that dumpling channel, but it only has.
I've seen that
100.
before.
Dave, my backup channel has 101 subscribers. I kid you not.
Hell yeah!
101. But I
Dumpling
don't have any
101. It's like a class, you
Would
know,
it be
like going to
like-
college. Dumpling
Dave.
101. It's like,
Dave.
Yeah.
yes,
Hey,
Colin.
Mama for.
My
Highly
notification has two
Right.
videos, Saturday Night Live 1 hour ago and Saturday Night Live 2 hours ago.
What the heck?
Yeah, so if you made a live for an earlier time and then you decided to change it, you may have not have closed that other live out.
I didn't. Let me look. Let me check. It's weird. Oh well, it's nothing about. I was just wondering where else I was streaming.
But Dave, there's one thing about RJ. He's not gonna put nothing out but facts, and he can
Mhm.
back it.
Well, you know, his
And I
facts,
sent
our
them out
facts,
to
everyone's
RJ.
got facts, you know.
Look,
I've never
I don't
even
mind.
heard RJ.
One at a
I
time,
just
guys.
heard him in the chat, and I've never even heard of RJ, and I sense that he's being sincere in everything he's stating.
I don't
I
mind.
agree, but I think that he doesn't pay enough attention to like Dawn and Dawn's history and Summer Will's age and exactly what
Really?
was going on that could have
I
been
beg
the
your
catalyst for all of
pardon.
this. I don't think he pays that much attention to that realm, that pointed fact.
I
Dave,
don't sense that about him.
Okay,
you are a big joke right now.
Sense that about him, and I've never even met him.
Look, Dave, there's a lot of information that I've run across that I've not been come forward with because I've not been happy with the source, or I felt that it's been overdrum. The proverbial phrase of kicking a dead horse.
Yeah, we've done it. We've
Okay.
done it like over the
I've-
it feels like years now.
Oh,
You and I
really?
have talked before, and we've done this, and we regurgitate, and it's like never-ending loop. You know,
I don't
And-
come out with some information like the rumor that happened. There's two rumors that I just actually talked about. One rumor on a live I did last week. I said a
rumors.
goal
No, I'm not rumors.
Hold on.
We're talking about
Hold
like
on.
Dawn's true
Hold on.
history.
Hold on.
Okay, Dave, you gotta go until you can act right. You gotta go.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Sorry, he's in a mood tonight, y'all. Hey, Aussie True Crime. Sorry, RJ.
No, you're fine. I'm just going to say this way, and I'm going to walk away from that what was being said.
Okay.
If you don't know that I'm well aware of Don's history going back to when he was a teenager, and he actually robbed the bank. This is after the outlet what he did to his sister or stepsister.
Yeah.
He robbed the bank and then escaped from jail.
Some of the oddness and weirdness that Don has come out with about certain things in his family, I mean, it makes you wonder about Summer. What was he possibly doing with Summer?
I don't see it streaming anywhere else, guys. I don't know what's going on with that. We'll just pretend it's not.
It could be just a StreamYard issue.
Yeah. Because I
Well,
checked,
yeah, but-
where it said I checked, and I only have my YouTube connected to it once, and it's only this YouTube, not my Dumpling 101 one. So,
Then guess what? Then you should be special if they're wanting to stream your conversation here.
I guess
RJ.
Yes, ma'am.
RJ, what's your channel again?
Conversations Living Room with RJ.
I'll post
I
it.
want to connect
What?
with RJ. I like his logic and his thinking. I
Say that
really
again.
do. And I want to connect with him and sub to him because I like RJ's logic and thinking.
The channel name is Conversations Living Room with
Okay.
RJ.
I got you.
I'm gonna have to sub to that because
Oh no, now
I
I'm on my other account. Please hold.
Lori's asking for a link when you get a chance.
Oh,
Look, I've researched. I have people that assist me with research. And if I don't like something as a piece of information,
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to talk about it.
And see,
There
I feel
was-
like we're kind of on the same theory as far as cave.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like even with Rose, I feel like she was put in a cave. Her remains.
I've never looked into Rose Bly, and there is a lot of information out there. And actually a really in-depth interview with Candy about Rose Bly. That I believe that there is actually no information to be gained from Rose Bly. I'm suspicious of people,
come on.
but I've not
Yeah.
really researched enough to be able to go forward with information.
And I understand that. And see, if you're going to state that, why would you state anything different about Summer? And my thing is this: if Candace had a problem with her sister, I just have the sense she was jealous. Her mom came out and said the pretty one. How would you feel if you were Candace and you heard that stuff?
I honestly believe.
Kill her.
I honestly believe. See the map that. Well, I'll talk about what I do know about Rose Bly in just a second. You might be a little bit shocked there. When it comes to Summer Wells, I believe that Candace was extremely jealous of Summer.
Yes.
And
Relationship with Don.
yes.
Yeah.
The
That's
jealousy.
why she shaved her hair, to make her feel like she was ugly and make her to look ugly to Dawn. In my opinion.
That's facts.
I don't believe that's the case. I believe that because of the wording of what was said about why her hair was cut, it has everything to do with ticks.
Thank you.
If that was
Because
the
all
case,
the boys'
why
hair
would
was
we
long
say-
and hers got cut short.
That's where we disagree, because if they had lice or ticks or whatever,
Lice.
why wouldn't the boys' hair shave then?
They did get their hair
Because if
shaved.
you have lice or ticks,
Dude,
they're
I
gonna have
100
the
think
same problem.
The boys
that
did get their hair
her
shaved.
hair was cut to make her unattractive.
I believe
you.
it was
I
lies.
agree with
You
that
can't
logic.
take me off that point.
Mm-mm. She was
Dave.
made to, her hair was shaved because they would have done, if those boys had lice and ticks,
So here's
their
the
hair
thing
would have
about
been
lice.
shaved.
Here's the thing about lice. They actually like clean hair. Tick doesn't care. But to go further with the point of it's not an issue about the hair being to make her unattractive. If you look at that family and what they idolize as being a beautiful woman, it's actually an androgynous woman.
What?
No, that's
look at the
part I don't
women.
agree with,
Define that.
because if her hair was short, she was jealous of Summer, and if she shortened her hair, it made her feel
Look like a boy.
yes.
That would be
So
androgynous.
why would if Don wasn't into males, why would he be attracted to somebody who looked like a boy?
Right. She
Look
was
at
at
the
that
women.
age that exactly what he was looking for. Dude, I'm telling you, there's some weird shit, and freaking Don is a creepoid. You know, okay,
Yeah.
Dave's speculating. This is the facts. This is why I can't stand the regurgitation. Can't stand it, man. Freaking Don needs to go, where he belongs. It's like freaking, depths of hell.
Thank you. Mm-hmm.
And you know what? You can like play around with all these scenarios and shit, but it really always comes back to Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
So no matter what anyone says and anything you want to like take tangents to, it comes back to Dawn. You might want to say, well, you got Candace. It comes back to Dawn. Dawn is the core.
And think about it.
Don't
Think
believe
about
so.
it. How was Summer named? Where did her name get? Where did he was on a porno thing, and he named Summer after some porno person he liked.
I heard that.
So think about it. He's naming a daughter after a porno person he was into.
Yeah, thank you for being here when you can, Perpetually Happy. We appreciate it. I like when you're able to be here.
Dumpling.
Yes.
Dumpling. You
Yes.
said you never would. You said it.
What did
Come
I
on,
do?
baby. You would never, ever, ever do it. All right, guys. Have a great night. Peace out.
Good night. No, I didn't block you, Dave. I didn't block you, Dave. I just dropped you down, you turd nugget, because you're being too, being too.
Dave,
Whatever
Dave.
towards RJ. I mean, we're having a conversation against RJ, and I have my opinion, and the other person up here is having their opinion, and we're still respecting each other's opinion.
Yeah, I think he was being too. What is
He
the word?
he was being disrespectful to
aggressive.
RJ.
Yes, he was
He
being.
was.
He was coming off to
And RJ is a great creator, and I know I've listened to him too many times. He does his facts. He knows what he's
Fan, you
talking
don't have to
about.
ask. Go ahead, Pink Fan. You don't have to ask to do that.
RJ,
Yes, sir.
RJ, I'm sorry.
how many subs you got?
I haven't looked. I can look, but it's near 1,000.
Good night,
Wow.
Mr. Margaret.
That's
I can tell
good.
Guys, y'all go over to RJ's and sub up if y'all like talking about summer. He likes talking about summer too. Hey, Dawn Michelle. I think
$9.90.
$9.90. 10 more.
I mean, in my opinion, I mean, we disagreed on the fact of Candace trying to make Summer unattractive, but in other things, I see where RJ is going.
I went with my channel. A detail like that, I can present an idea from living in Hawkins County, and I personally will tell you that ticks are far worse than lice in this area in general. I try my best to keep myself clean. I'm, I can go walk through the woods. It's hot, humid. There's plenty of small ponds and water reserves and things like that. Ticks are bad in this area. I've gotten ticks off myself.
Yeah, I've got
And
ticks off
just by-
myself too.
Oh, I
Just by
live in
walking through the
Georgia, and
woods.
there's ticks here, and I understand what you're saying, but as
you,
far
Brad.
as logically thinking,
Hey, Brooke.
I feel like she was insecure, just like with her sister. I think in her mind, she thought of Summers like Rose. And she wanted to make Summer look unattractive because of whatever thing was going on with John and Summer.
I think
Ticks
it
are
was,
easy to remove, though.
I agree with his logic, and I agree with the ticks and the lice, but I also agree it was to change her looks.
Yes.
I think
Yes.
I think that Candace had cut her hair to a style similar to a pixie cut, and a daughter wanting to be like mom wanted her hair cut the same way. Because it being it being the late spring
Her
going
hair,
into summer.
her hair was shaved to the scalp. So
It
how's
was
that a pixie cut? How was that a pixie cut if her hair was shaved to the scalp? Her hair was shorter than the brothers.
No, Candace was shaved as a pixie cut.
Mm-hmm.
So
Not
I'm saying,
Summer.
what I'm saying is that a little girl wanted to be somewhat like her mom, as well as the boys, not understanding that there's a difference between a boy and a girl, and that she wanted her hair shaved as well. Plus, they were having issues with ticks. To get rid of her hair would actually help eliminate ticks.
Ticks are easy to remove.
Then why didn't
This
they
is
get
why
rid of
I
the
lean
boys'
on-
hair like that? Why wouldn't they get rid of the boys if that was the ethic of it? Why not do
They
the
did.
boys' hair cut the same way?
They did.
Their hair was not as short as Summer's. If you look at pictures, the boys' hair was thicker and longer than Summer's.
I'm saying that they did. They got their haircut before they went to Gatlinburg, which would have been a Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, they did.
Their
get
hair grew back
cut.
some.
They did get their hair cut, but it was not as short as Summer's.
I'll have to
Their
research
hair
that.
was-
Not
Yeah,
that I
you'll
don't
have to
believe you in.
look.
I'll have to look
Yeah,
into
you'll
that
have to
because,
look.
from my understanding, is that all the children got their head shaved.
Not
Before
like Summer.
it was before they went to Gatlinburg. And
Yeah, they all got their hair cut, but not as short as Summer's.
Trying to find
Hers
the
is-
picture I have. Y'all, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all, also,
Pick-
what, ma'am?
Ticks are really easy to remove.
Really embarrassing. Everybody. It's not embarrassing.
What was that?
And
That's my
RJ, I'm
TV.
not trying to be RJ. I'm not trying to be disrespectful at all, but no, her hair was.
I don't think
shorter
you are.
than-
I don't think you are, so don't worry. Look, what I was saying though is no matter what the facts are about a haircut or like I said, what I believe from living the area being that ticks were more likely the problem than lice, and I believe that's why all the children did get their hair shaved, their head shaved.
But
My channel
question is why? My question is why would you make hers closer to the scalp than you would the boys? If
I
you
wouldn't
weren't trying
have
to
that
make her
answer.
feel. Yeah, but that's my
I
question.
wouldn't have that answer though. That's the problem with the question is not to disrespect you, but I possibly wouldn't have that answer.
Okay, guys,
But
I'm
in
gonna
my
share
opinion,
this. I'm
but
gonna
in
share
my
this.
opinion, the reasoning for her to do that is to try to make her feel unattracted, to make her feel unattracted to Don.
RJ, you hit 1,000 subs.
Thank you guys. I really, really appreciate that. You
Okay.
really
Congrats,
do.
RJ.
Thank
Happy
you,
birthday.
RJ.
Congratulations, RJ.
Congratulations,
Okay.
RJ.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Guys,
Thank
I'm
you.
gonna share
Way
this.
to go, RJ.
And
I'm gonna show the boys because the Wells posted this on their Facebook, so I don't feel bad sharing it. But hers is to the scalp, and theirs are still pretty long. You see, RJ?
See
what we're
there?
talking about?
Yeah, see what we're talking about? Hers is to the scalp, and theirs is longer.
That's
it's
what
to
I'm
make
saying.
her
The
look
problem
like
with
a
this-
boy to
Yes.
This is what I was saying about the family idolizing androgyny. Okay.
What does that mean?
Your androgyny means looking like looking like a boy, looking like you're not having female characteristics. All right. If you look at, and this is a point that I have made on my channel, that if you look at, which Mab was asking me a question a few moments ago about, or making a comment that I said I would say something about Rose Bly. If you look at what this family has driven out, either by force or whatever the circumstances are, is what more would society would say is a beautiful woman, Rose Bly being the example, and that Summer resembles Rose Bly. But
Yes.
somebody like Candace, Grandma, and some of the other females that are in that family are celebrated, and they're not that level of attractiveness that some would say is beauty. They are more of an androgynous look. Okay, whether or not the boys haircut, and I don't talk about the boys, so this is why I don't know about that. And I'll be honest, it's why I don't know about the haircut issue with the boys being them having longer hair. I leave the boys out of everything because this is all about Summer Wells.
Right.
Okay.
Yes, and I
and
understand
my
where you're
channel,
going with that.
my channel
you-
focuses on that what needs to happen is whether it's recovery or rescue. That what happened to Summer Wells needs to be known.
But at the same time, you have to put the reasoning in all the circumstances, and if she was being made to feel,
Okay,
ugly.
you gotta look at the Red Barrel for sale. She was
Yeah,
dancing around in
you
there
gotta look
posing.
that
She
Candace
was.
was
Never mind.
she was being made to feel like ugly. Look how Candace was being made to feel compared to her sister by Grandis. Oh,
So
she's the
if you-
pretty one. She's the
So-
pretty one.
What I find to answer Mab what he was talking about a little bit ago, and I'm not ignoring your point. I don't have an answer to what you're saying because I don't talk about the boys. They need to have their privacy and while they're in CPS care, and to have their ability to grow up as to become a productive man in society.
I'll be right
Okay, they need the
And I
help as much as the help they
respect that.
have, and
I
they
respect what you're trying
so
to
I
say.
leave them alone.
Well,
I respect what you're trying to say, but at the same
Okay,
time,
hey,
you've got to
we're
look
gonna
at
have to
all
like
of it.
talk one at a time because it's getting really hard to keep up with what everybody's trying to say at the same time.
So, Mab, what I do know about Rose Bly missing is that Candace worked at a laundromat, and it was the parking lot adjacent or that parking lot of the laundromat that Rose Bly's vehicle is found in. I don't think that's a coincidence.
No, I
That's
don't
all
either.
I'm going to say about that. I don't know enough of it to be able to say anything beyond that.
All right.
And I feel like that the shaving of the head was all the above, but I also believe it was easy to disguise her because none of the pictures that they showed law enforcement was none of the ones with her head shaved. None of them.
Yeah, they gave him a 6-month-old picture. I'm gonna try to find this picture to show RJ. I know he's seen it, but it makes me sick every time.
Where's Summer 1-800-TBI find? Let's remember, these are not Tennessee people. These are not Appalachian people. It's like 10 years ago, 15 years ago, whatever it may have been, that TV show Jersey Shore, where they took New Yorkers that were horribly fake people and tried to make them be like they're from New Jersey. And to somebody that lived in that region, We spotted them as frauds and fakes. That's exactly what you have, just so everybody gets a bigger picture of what's going on. That's exactly what you have when you make a statement, and no disrespect to you, not pointing you out, not calling you out, but they're not Tennesseans. I'm not a native Tennessean. I've admitted that 1,000 times over. The Wells were from Utah and moved to Tennessee.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Don Wells was from Utah and moved to Tennessee. Candace was from Wisconsin and moved to Tennessee. The Appalachians, which is what I would say is the people out in the country and up in the mountains, have more respect and are better people than the Wells are. The Wells have created a major black eye on the Tri-Cities area. The cities are great to be in.
I can agree with this. I can agree
And
with
that's what that guy was saying today when I watched his video. I don't know if RJ has seen it or nothing, but Dumpling, if you don't mind, share it to him, please, and let him hear what he had to say.
Okay, I'll put it in comments. But while you're talking, Lorraine, I'm gonna pull up the picture of when Summer cut her own hair.
Okay.
I'm gonna drop down, you guys.
Okay, sorry,
All right,
Mab. You good? You okay?
What?
Are you good? Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just tired.
All right. We'll see you tomorrow, Mab. Good night.
Good night, Mab.
Nice to meet you,
Good
RJ.
night.
I'm gonna sub up.
Appreciate that, Mab.
Good night, Mab. I hope you get feeling better, because you don't sound like you sound like you're hurting tonight.
I am.
It kind of sounds like it. I hope you get to feeling better, Mab.
Yeah.
I do
the
too.
Operation was horrible.
Yes. Well,
Good night,
go
Mab.
get some rest, okay?
Yeah, get some rest, Mab.
Good night.
Hope you feel better.
All right, peace.
Peace out, bud.
All right, so that is where Summer cut her own hair, y'all.
But that was easy to be fixed.
Yeah, and it was way before they shaved it too.
Yeah, that would have been easy to fix. That's a you could have done a Dorothy Hamill haircut. I'm sorry, Dorothy Hamilton haircut. You could have done a pixie cut on her, and she would have looked perfectly fine.
Right, I agree. Look at her. She's in trouble. She's like, Okay. Didn't my comment post twice? Did it? No.
I'm watching the StreamYard. I'm only seeing your comment posting once.
I think it stopped posting twice, but it still says I'm sharing it. I don't know. That's weird. She is so cute, y'all.
It only posted once.
Okay.
Well, Rebel, I didn't know that was you. You changed your sticker.
Well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
The head shaving is 100% relevant, in my opinion, guys. I think it has a lot to say about their home life.
I mean, look at the mattress.
That's just my opinion. Okay, guys, good.
They could have had bed bugs, anything.
Yeah. I'm going to say this. I've lived in the South for 15 years now, and going on 16 years very quickly. It's been about 15 and a half, almost 16 years. A lot of people that live in Tennessee that know me or have known me will say they don't see me as being a Yankee any longer because I speak with everybody with respect. Tennessee is a beautiful area. And if you've heard me say this once, I probably said it a dozen times. The Tri-Cities area is a perfect blend of Southern traditions and Yankees that are tired of being in the hustle and bustle of major cities. You still have the convenience of the major cities, of cities in the area, but you have the slow down pace of being in the South.
Okay, my squirrel's chirping, y'all. She's doing her warning call. Let's follow the data. Let's get justice for Summer. Absolutely. RJ, I really appreciate all of your wise words. It's always good to hear what you have to say. Hey, Sassy7. And I love hearing everyone's theories in the comments, too. I love these discussions because you learn so much, but you also get so many different views of how people do it, you know?
Oh, I agree. Perspective is great.
Yeah.
Yes.
Lucy.
I have a lot of kinfolk in Tennessee. My dad was born in Johnson City.
I lived there. I've lived there before. I've lived in Bristol, and I live in Kingsport area now.
Mm-hmm.
I've been here all my life, and I love this place.
RJ, when is your next live?
I'm trying to put finishing touches on putting for something for tomorrow. If I do go live, I try to set my lives where, you know, I'll set it up where I go post it around lunchtime, East Coast time. That way people have plenty of notice and can, you know, if they want to watch or they want to catch me on replay, they can set that notification bell or reminder to watch later or whatever the case may be. So I have a Laura, you know, I get inspiration from unique places, and something I'll just give it a little teaser. Something that Paul Harvey said in 1965 struck me today as he wasn't speaking. Or if you know what I'm talking about, you'll understand. He was talking about society today and in the future, but it also relates to everything that's happened that the Wells have done. And I'm working on putting that together.
Okay.
Damn, I ain't heard the name Steve Harvey or Steve. What'd you say?
Paul Harvey.
Paul Harvey. I ain't heard that name in years.
I used to love to listen to him, and especially when he says, "Now you get the rest of the story."
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Paul Harvey was way before his time.
Yes.
And he spoke
awesome.
He spoke that way. He spoke very plain, but yet he actually spoke in a way that he wasn't just speaking to the radio audience then. He was speaking to the radio audience or public audience today.
He sure was.
And it always amazes me to go back and listen to somebody like Paul Harvey or I personally love like the old radio mysteries or who was it that War of the Worlds on the radio. I always love going back and listening to that stuff. Just I'm an old soul, I guess you could say.
Hey guys, Huntress. Oh, never mind. You don't want to get down. You said something else. I'm not reading that out loud. Okay, sorry, RJ. I interrupted you for nothing. I feel silly.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. I'm just saying, you know, I'm.
You forget what you're saying.
No, more or less, I was babbling on about what I was saying about Paul Harvey and the old radio programs.
Okay,
I
so
like them too.
Oh, kitten. So what I wanted to say, she's walking on my keyboard, is
Hey, Sassy Seven.
I don't know if she had autism. I don't know if she was ever even tested for that, if she did have it. But I do know I heard people saying she was nonverbal. I have heard her talk in videos. I got to hear her sweet little voice for the first time in a longest sentence a couple weeks ago, and it just tore my heart wide open. But she talked very well.
My opinion of it, Summer was not autistic at all, or on the autism spectrum at all.
Hey,
She was actually discouraged to speak. And it's not just a don't speak to strangers type of deal. It's you're a little girl, you're not supposed to speak at all.
Hash brown.
I think she was just in fear of everything.
She looked like a very sad, lost little soul. That's all I know.
I mean, her eyes tell full sadness.
Well, let me ask y'all this. Maybe y'all know. Did Don show up down here for his PO, or is that Monday?
He is apparently in Tennessee since yesterday. That's what everyone on YouTube were telling us yesterday. I don't know how to do that.
But they were heavily patrolling the probation office and everything today. I did see that.
Hey, Reed.
I just wondered. So if he just come in today, he hasn't had time to see his PO.
Well,
I don't think he's made it in.
He was supposed to have been there yesterday. People were saying he was there yesterday, guys. That was just talk on YouTube, you know. That was just.
I believe it was Wednesday when we watched him say he was leaving the next day, like within the next 2 days. So he should have got there by today.
Yeah, it's like a 10 to 12 hour drive. It's a 10 to 12 hour drive from where he was. If he left yesterday, he should have been here yesterday, depending on what time he left in the day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. She sounded pretty clear to me where I heard it, but I can't really remember discovering the truth. I'll have to go back and listen.
But I also know that I watched a clip today on, can't remember whose it was, but they were showing where they were patrolling pretty heavily through there, kept circling through there.
That's
The
interesting.
patrol cars and all.
I agree, C-Star.
And some of them were unmarked.
Lori, I know that autistic kids can talk. My nephew is autistic, and Huntress's 3-year-old daughter is autistic. They can both talk, but people were saying specifically that Summer was nonverbal, but she was not. That's all. Lorraine, that's really interesting, though, that they're heavily patrolling. If it has something to do with Dawn coming back, we don't know, but we'll find out if he gets locked up anytime soon. You know? You know, Tenzie, why she seemed to crave females' attention is, you know how Dawn said she was never close to Candace? She was attached to Dawn. It took her years to get attached to Candace. What child does it take years to get attached to their mother? I feel like it was Candace's fault, and that's why she craved females' attention, because she wanted a mother figure, a loving one that she felt safe with. That's just my opinion.
And that is exactly why I say that the bond or what you see between Summer and Robin was actually so important, is that she had that, even though it's not her family biologically, she actually had that connection with Robin.
Mm-hmm.
And it was just Robin's nature to love on her back.
Yeah. Sassy7 has a question. She says, do you think it's okay to call someone's PO when you do it only because you don't like them?
No.
Morally, no. But
morally, ethically, no.
But if it's with Dawn, I say, yeah, call on him because he's a piece of poop. Is that a good answer, y'all?
But what are you going to call him?
I like that answer.
Right. So it's like it's like the same conundrum as why creators were calling Hawkins County Sheriff to report what Ziggy did.
She is scared to come back, Lori.
It's a lot of it is because this creator talks to this person and this creator talks to that person, and there's a issue where some people want to control narratives, control information, and if it's not going through them, they have a huge issue.
Everyone else said no, so we should listen to them, y'all, not me. Y'all ignore my answer.
The reason I say that, Dumpling, the reason I say that, what if they find out that Don is not involved and he gets locked up for something he didn't do?
Right.
Then wouldn't you feel bad that he's sitting in jail?
The issue, though,
I'm
is
just
that
saying because you called.
right.
Yeah.
The issue sometimes with Don is or DW is that he goes and has no filter. He goes and says things that he shouldn't say when he's live with a person.
Right.
Like admitting that he connected persons together, hooked somebody up, and it's inferred that there was a deal of some sort that happened.
Yeah, Hash Brown, you know there's a million.
And
Yeah,
just
that's
like
another reason for the call, guys. It does waste their time, but I don't know if Don had permission from his PO to move, to be out of state, or he would have ordered it back.
Now, when I was on probation, I don't know how far it is where he was at. How many miles was it, do you say, RJ?
Well, Ray, I'm sorry I interrupted you.
We're talking 10 to 12 hours.
Yeah, hours.
Of travel
10
time.
hours.
You usually have 75 to 100 mile radius where your crime occurred.
Yeah, I would say it's probably about a good hour and a half that they allowed leeway, because he went to Gatlinburg many times with his family or went to Knoxville on his own, which is about that ballpark of time.
Yeah. So, like I said, 75 miles to 100 miles, that's your radius that they usually give you. Now, his could have been different. I don't know. That's what they usually give in Virginia, 75 to 100 mile radius. Anything
Now, this is out of the mouth of Don, but he said the officer gave him permission. So, but you can't believe anything that comes out of his mouth.
Don Wells has also recently said it was the FBI that ordered him back to Tennessee. The FBI is not going to order him back to Tennessee. They're just going to go pick up his behind.
That's right.
He also said CPS kidnapped Summer. So
right.
Yeah.
Another thing is if he's on probation, he shouldn't be drinking and doing narcotics.
Narcotics is different, but you can drink while you're on probation as long as you do it inside of your dwelling.
That's not what I've heard. If you're on probation, you're not supposed to do drinking or narcotics.
I've done 12 years on it.
I don't know if she's missing or hiding, Mary Jane, but she is wanted. I just jumped right in, y'all. I don't know what y'all are talking about. I'm sorry. I had to go. My kittens were like freaking out, meowing.
I just feel like if one had to come back, both, because she hasn't been cleared off of any. I mean, she's still a suspect.
No matter what any person says, the most reliable information, and forget what Brian Eaton reported, okay? The most reliable information is that Ronnie Lawson last commented on this, was that nobody was cleared. Everybody is still a suspect.
Right.
Or a person of interest.
Uh-huh.
They've never cleared anybody or come out to publicly say they've cleared anybody.
If he did, sorry.
None of them should have been allowed to leave the state of Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Agreed.
I agree with that.
I mean,
And
it
why
just,
would you? Why would you, if your daughter is missing, why would you want to leave until she's found?
You wouldn't if you didn't know that she was. If she were
Mhm.
adopted like Dawn and Candace says she is, they wouldn't leave that area. Period.
Why would you say 4
unless
hours
they
after your
know
baby
where she's
disappeared
at.
that she was in the, you'd see her in the resurrection?
And yeah, right after the
Mhm.
cops leave, when you from getting all the, not really leave, they never left because they searched all night. But right after she went missing, Dawn went straight to Fred Hills and told him, "We'll see her in the resurrection." So guys, if he violated probation, I'm thinking the probation officer told him he needed to come back, but didn't tell him he would be arrested because of violating immediately, because they would want him to come back on his own instead of going and tracking him down. So he might get arrested when he arrives back for violating, if he violated. So we'll just
Well,
have to wait and see.
This
If
is what I. Go ahead, Lorraine. I'm sorry.
if he come back on his own, it would be cheaper than having him expedited back.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're not going to tell him you're going to get it locked up right away, you know?
Right.
All right, I've been sitting here for a
Go
while.
ahead.
You
now
got the floor, Rebel. Go ahead.
I've been sitting here thinking for a while, ever since I heard where Ronnie Lawson said that he is hoping or thinking that something's going to happen soon. All right, look at it like this, and this is just me thinking, in my opinion. All right, you got Fred Hill arrested.
Mhm.
Now you got his girlfriend arrested, or his
Mhm.
wife, or whatever she is. Now they're supposedly asking Don to come back.
And not
Yes.
counting the other four that got arrested not too long ago.
Yeah,
So
that was
that may
what
be the
a
big
point.
something that may be the
Mhm.
big something that's going to happen. Maybe they got something
Yes,
that we don't know. We don't know until they bring it out.
That's right.
I feel like it's weird. All these people connected to him are arrested.
And it's the
How do
one
we?
that he pointed
Mhm.
out.
Yes, and it's funny. How do we know that they're not going to be given something to sign, just like in a different case, to help in their connection with us, a lesser deal if they come out and admit what knowledge they have of some are missing. Now all of a sudden they're bringing him back. How long has he been there in Arkansas? Now they're bringing him back, and all these
Exactly
people
what
are
I thought.
yes, and all these people are affiliated with him, and they bring him back. No, they're making deals with these people
They
that were
are.
arrested.
That's what I believe. Country Bulldog, that would be very interesting. She said that she couldn't talk about it when they were asking questions about Dawn and Miss Daisy's chat the other night. Guys, while we're listening to them conversate, please, if you have not subscribed, subscribe. And I want to see everyone who's in here silently watch it. If you've hit the like, put a 1 in chat. Let's see who's all hit the like. And there's a question for you, RJ.
So yes, I've heard of the Pressman home. If you wanted to look at a possible dumping area, excuse my way of saying this, but for lack of a better word, it really is. It wouldn't be the Pressman home. That place is haunted, and people will go and try to party there, hide out there. That's not a place you would go and hide a missing kid, or worse. If you really wanted to look in an area, look at the schoolhouse atop of Chimney Top Loop.
Someone said he was not on probation. Where is it?
He's on probation.
Annie.
Yeah, he's on probation.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
You can look that up. It's public record. Is that school still up, RJ? I thought it'd been destroyed a long time ago.
It's still there. Rogersville, I believe it's Rogersville, does the upkeep. It's got a historical, it's one of the old one room schoolhouse type deals. So it's a historical So they do keep up on it.
Well, that's what I meant, upkeeping. It hadn't been, whatever you call it, when it gets old and just starts crumbling. That's what I meant, not destroyed.
Yeah, no, they do the upkeep on it.
Hey, Grandma.
But it's like they only go there like 2 or 3 times a week at the most, and it's really just to go inspect it, make sure it's in sound shape, and then they leave. Or if they need to do repairs, they document and they document what needs to be repaired, and they come up with how they're going to do so and so on offsite, and then get it done.
Right, I seen that about Dudley being arrested also. I forgot about him though.
BH Bullhorn Betty she called his probation officer and he said, yeah, he did order him back or something like that. I do remember that. Thank you, Lisa P. I was half asleep, but I remember Miss PJ. We love you, Miss PJ.
Hey, Miss PJ.
Hope you're feeling better.
I'm glad you're live, Dumpling, because I was going to do a live about that tomorrow, about my idea, but I'm glad you're on here. I'll just do it on yours.
What is it?
About what I was talking about was then everybody being arrested and then unmasking Dawn to come back.
Mm-hmm.
I think something's going to happen with that.
Yep. I'm
I've
right
been
there with
saying,
you.
I think when everything's done with the boys,
Yep, that's what
we will see a lot happen. And we're down to what is it, RJ? 2 weeks now? Since the boys.
I believe it was the 3rd week of this. It would be the 3rd or 4th week of July.
Yeah, so I think we have 2 or 3 weeks left.
Mm-hmm.
Before
Rebel,
they've been
you
gone.
can do a lot about it. We'll all just talk about it again.
Well, I mean, that's fine. I've been dying to put it out, and I thought, no, man, it's too hot to do a live right now. I'll just sit here in front of the fan and just put it out on Dumpling.
Rebel,
But
I
I
think
would
you
tomorrow.
are right.
Huh?
Tammy
Oh.
says, Rebel, I think you are right. And Tashi said it's suspicious for real. I think when you were talking is when I went to check on my kittens because I missed whatever you said.
Well, what I was saying is they arrested Fred. They arrested his girlfriend. They arrested Dudley. And then Ronnie Lawson said 2 weeks ago, that something may soon break in the case. And then go ahead, RJ. I'm sorry.
No. Please continue. I'll wait.
I was just going to say, and then they asked Don to come back in. All these people having to come back in and be arrested or be pulled into probation office. If you do everything that you're supposed to do, and you're not obligated to come in every month, why would they ask you to come in? I'm not saying that's why.
They said we'd have an update very in the near future.
Right.
Yes, it's just funny that everybody who is centered around Dawn has
Thank
been
you, Pen.
arrested.
Yeah. Thank you, Pen 1010, for hitting the like button.
So
Yeah.
Dumpling, for some reason, when you're posting your link for StreamYard, that's when it's posting twice.
Yeah, I know. It says comments will be posted to multiple channels, and I don't understand.
That's when the problem's happening, is when you're posting your link for StreamYard.
Dumpling, all you got to do is step out and see, because we're all up here, it won't close your thing. Step out and see if you hit YouTube twice.
No, I've got StreamYard. See, there we go again. See, thank you guys. I've got StreamYard right here, and it says that my only destination I have linked is my TCCT Dumpling channel.
Yeah, I think it's a StreamYard issue is what you're having.
A glitch. Yeah, it's just a glitch, y'all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was paying attention for that, but I think it's just a YouTube glitch, StreamYard glitch type of deal that's going on.
I'm sorry, Miss PJ. I hope I hope tomorrow's better. And I wanted to say one more thing before Rebel. Discovering the Truth said, I think that the update Ronnie spoke of is the updated summer progression photo, in my opinion.
Yeah, I don't think it was, because that was a joke. That's 11 or 12-year-old girl. That's not a 7-year-old,
Mhm.
in my opinion. Now, I mean, I may be wrong.
Video Reel, we love and appreciate you being here. Thank you for the kind words.
Oh, that are you talking about the photo that TBI put out?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So the organization that does it, because there's so many missing kids that they do that for, and the exact science on a kid is there, or excuse me, for a kid there is no exact science about age progression. They try to do so in a 2 to 3 year chunk. So I personally believe that is a age progression for about 10 to 13-year-old.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Mhm.
Not no 7 to 8-year-old.
Hey, Kathy S. Yeah, I think so, guys. I think it's just a StreamYard thing.
In my opinion, it looks more like one of the brothers.
No,
Really? Wow.
no, Rose Bly. Rose Bly.
No. That's what I was going to say, RJ. It looks just exactly like Rose Bly.
Oh.
She favored.
Where's Summer? I think you and I are on the same page.
The Summer's bone structure in her face. If you look at pictures of Rose Bly, it favors Rose Bly.
I've never seen a picture of her, so.
You haven't?
No, when she was younger, I haven't seen a picture of her when she was younger.
I don't think there are ones that exist for Rose Bly, like or that I'm aware of online. But you can still see with Rose Bly, her missing picture, the way her cheeks are and things like that. That it's, I personally believe that, you know, Summer favors Rose.
I don't think so. In my opinion, I don't think so. So the first one right here is Rose, okay? And she's in like high school, middle school, maybe. That's an age progressed photo, and that's an even older age progressed photo, and that's Summer's age progressed photo.
Look at the top left picture and look at the picture of Summer. And put that long red hair on Summer. See the forehead?
Yeah.
See how far the hair goes back?
Well, yeah, RJ, I see what you're saying with the cheekbones, too. And the nose, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
I think from the nose and the eyes up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think her whole facial structure favors Rose, which is a natural genetic thing that a lot of times, you know, you'll either a child will of one parent, if they have if that parent has siblings, the child will actually favor one of the siblings more than their own parents.
Yeah, their aunt or uncle, yeah.
Yeah.
But I wanted to show y'all this. Go ahead.
You can look at my nephew and my oldest uncle on my mom's side, and they look identical.
I wanted to show y'all this. Look at that. That's Candace when she was a baby or a toddler, whatever you want to call it.
That looks like one of the boys.
Yeah, it does look like the boys. It's crazy though.
See, it don't even resemble. It don't even resemble Candace.
I know. That's just not something. I didn't picture Summer to look like that, y'all. So weird. Can you put up a picture of Summer also just to compare? Oh, Summer and her. Okay, Summer and her age progressed photo together. Yeah.
And see, me and my brother looked identical, and we were 11 years apart. So it's in the genetics that you can look like somebody even 2 generations back in your family.
Okay.
Well, Reed, thank you, because that little lady sitting right up there and that other little lady sitting right up there in the top, they run a good stream.
Y'all are gonna have to excuse me today. I'm running on 4 hours of sleep. So
I was gonna say you've been awful quiet though, but you do run
I'm
a good
here.
stream.
She's like
I'm tired.
she's half alive. Okay, she's half alive.
Do you have any coffee?
Huntress,
I've had
I'm
Red
not-
Bull. I've had coffee. It's not working.
Oh, goodness.
I'm about an hour behind. I'm about an hour more sleep than you had, so I understand. And I've been up since 8 a.m. this morning, so it's
Yeah.
yeah.
And we were at the lake today, so that heat.
Oh, you went to the lake?
Yeah, for my twin niece's birthday party today. So
Oh, well, happy birthday to them.
I hope
Thank you.
where
That's
I
very
hope
cool.
Lorraine just dropped down to go to sleep or something.
She never said anything.
See, you went to the lake. We had the lake come to us.
Oh, we did too on the way home. Oh, Reed, don't look at my hair. It's dirty and a freaking mess.
I didn't even notice it till he said that.
Okay, guys.
Those storms, Rebel. Those storms were interesting. They kind of split it right on over top of us and either went to my south or to my north.
Boy, Becca was getting ready to run to the store, and my son walked out with my grandson to get in the van, and a clap of lightning hit maybe 200 yards from us, and it scared him to death. Both of them. James running, screaming and hollering.
I personally prefer either just a good old ice water or occasionally we'll have some root beer, but sweet tea will work for me.
Who's
Or me
Sonia?
coffee.
You and my wife get along just fine. That's all she drinks is sweet tea.
I can't have it too sweet.
Oh.
I have to have it like in between.
I'm not a Southern sweet tea person. I'm not a McDonald's sweet tea person. If I make sweet tea, it's in between what a Yankee would call sweet tea and a Southerner would call sweet tea.
You make that unsweet sweet tea.
So you use half and half.
My brother-in-law puts 1 cup of sugar in his, and that's what I tease him. I'm like, that's unsweet sweet tea.
Oh, I do a cup and a half, so it's a little bit sweeter.
I'm going to teach Becca how to do sun sweet tea.
Oh yeah, that's the best.
Yeah.
When you put it in that big old jar and set it outside.
Set it on the front porch.
Yes.
I always thought that had a funny taste. I'd rather boil the water in a pot.
Me too. I can't stand my tea, the taste it has when it sits out. It has to go straight in the refrigerator. Mm-mm.
Where do I have a picture of Sonia? I mean, where can I find a picture of Sonia? I can't find it on Google.
It's almost 4 a.m. or where I am. I couldn't tell you where it was myself right now.
It's okay. I'm about to go to.
RJ, I'm shocked you're even up still, to be honest.
Yeah. Huntress has a long day tomorrow. It's 4 a.m. My son will be up early. Yes, Lisa. Her name is Jeannie. Who?
So I can send James down to you.
I'll
He's gonna get up about 6.
take that baby any day. Guys, I'll find a picture of her and we will compare it next time we go live. I do have to get off here because it's 3 a.m. where we are. RJ, it's 4 a.m. for RJ and Rebel and Amanda Carroll. I don't know what time it is.
Oh, it's about 4:00 a.m. I'm in Georgia.
Awesome.
I really appreciate y'all having me up here.
Of course. Thank you for coming up and telling your opinions and theories and all the good stuff.
Tammy's got to be up in an hour.
Oh, Lord, I'm sleeping in tomorrow.
You're not going to sleep, Tammy. Well, thank y'all so much for coming up and hanging out.
Absolutely. Huntress, I'm about to go crash and do the same thing. If I get up before 11, it's going to be a shock.
Me too.
I'll find all of them. Pink fan. Lisa P. I'll try to find all the sisters. We'll see what we can do.
Well, listen, thank you for letting me come up. Y'all have a good night. If y'all want to, you can come over there and I'll talk about it. Probably about 3 tomorrow.
All right. Tomorrow, Summer Wells Live.
I'll be listening, Rebel, but I'll be in the car going to get my baby after 5 weeks. So
Yay!
I'll be
Who's driving?
me. So I'll just be listening.
You need to get you one of them cars that drive by itself. That way, in case they pull you over, you say, "Look, I wasn't speeding. You need to talk to the driver up front. I'm laying back here asleep."
No, you actually got to be in the driver's seat because you have to touch the wheel. Otherwise, it actually will pull over off the highway.
Oh, will it?
Yeah.
Well, damn, I don't want one of them, man. Shit.
We love you, Pink Fan. We love you so much. That's horrible. Gunnersville Girl Wood. Let me take a picture of her sister's names, y'all, so I remember.
Well, anyway, I'm going to drop, guys. I hope everybody has a good night's sleep for whatever they can get of left of sleep. And I will be looking forward to talking to you all soon.
Okay, you too,
RJ.
Bye.
Dang it, Carol freaking
Good night,
Claus
girl.
went down without saying good night one more time. Good night, Rebel. We love you.
All right, we love you. Good night, y'all. Drive safe tomorrow, Huntress.
I will.
All right.
Oh, thank you, Lisa P. Thank you all for being here and listening to all of our rambling and craziness. And make sure if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and hit the like button, guys. And the people who became members, Val, Darzilla, and Small Town Girl with her super chat tonight. Thank you guys so much for doing that. We love you all.
Y'all, I swear I wasn't trying to be mean when I said, okay, we gotta quit talking over each other. It just got so hard to try to keep up with what everybody was saying.
Oh no, I'm glad you
Let
did
me
because I
stop
went to check on my kittens and I was gonna say it when I got back. If you said it at the perfect time because I was walking back when you said it, and I was like, psh, there she go, there she go. Sonia is Dawn's sister. Okay, yeah, I took pictures of all the sisters. Love the way you all say y'all. Oh. Yes, Pink Fan, thank you for modding tonight. Thank you, Tashi. Have a great night, everyone. Thank you. Thank you, Mama Showell. Thank all of you for being here.
Yes, we love y'all.
All of the mods. Darcy. Oh, Darcy. Darcy, I hope you feel so much better. I really do. You and Mrs. PJ. Miss PJ, I hope y'all wake up tomorrow and feel so much better. Thank you for the super
Y'all, I felt so silly. I messaged Darzilla and I was like, hey, I was just checking on you. We haven't seen you in a while. Not remembering she was in my chat last night. I told her, I was like, I told y'all. Yes, Darcy.
Yeah.
I was like, I told y'all my brain was not working last night, and it's not working tonight either. So y'all, I need to go to bed.
It's okay. Yes, you need to get sleep. Good night, Lisa P. Good night, Mama. Good night, Grandmammy Annie. But Mama Shimmer must have went to sleep. Oh, guys, she was in my head. I almost called Grandmammy Annie Mama Shimmer. Look at Callie.
No, Carol, you were fine. I promise. It was just we all get excited and hyped up about summer, and everybody wants to be heard. And
I talk
with
over
a bunch of people on panel. Yeah, it just happens. Dumpling and I do it all the time. So
I talk over everyone on every panel I get on. I just get too excited and blurt stuff out. I completely understand. No need to apologize. Thank you. Y'all all have so much fun. Well, it's only today's the 2nd. We'll probably go live on one of our channels I will have to. I'll have to go live on. We'll see what happens. Y'all just keep your eyes peeled, okay? Good night, perplexingly happy. Thank you for all your encouraging words tonight. Good night, Reed. Okay, I love all of you. I'm sorry if I missed anyone's. Miss PJ, July 4th is your sister's birthday. Happy birthday. Why you do that face, though?
I don't think her sister's with us anymore. I think that's why she.
Is it gonna be
If
her
she
birthday?
is, I apologize for saying it.
Well, Miss PJ, this will make you feel better. July 3rd is the little baby mini dumpling musky rat's real birthday. Rebel said his is set up for tomorrow at 3:30. No, Grandma Mammy, you weren't even on panel, you goob.
She's so silly.
All right, love all of you guys. We'll see y'all on the flip side.
Yes, good night.